where I think that he's got these huge sort of bags under his eyes, cup of coffee in his hand. He walks out. What the hell? I didn't even know there was a game on. What are you? Is this recorded?
What? No, this was from last night when we were out. Sit down. There's I DoorDashed KFC. Go. No, come on. Oh God. Oh, they're gonna lose it.
I know that you're like one of Shield's special people and everything, but you're not gonna be long for this earth. You keep eating shit like this. You know that, right?
It's game food. I will eat a salad tomorrow.
Listen,
Jeez.
I'm just saying, the world is littered with, middle-aged white men who think that, that just because they're watching a game, that they get the same caloric output from it.
Yeah, look,
my point is, can you pause it?
What? Yeah, it's pre-recorded. Pause.
Great, fantastic. I think I might have found something.
Okay.
So, we know that Mollie's got this baby demon devil thing going on, right? Yeah, fantastic. The question that is keeping me up nights is why?
In this case, there wasn't a stork involved, obviously, but, Baby Soul had to go somewhere?
Right. Fair. Maybe Mollie's just in the wrong place at the wrong time. But why that time? I think I maybe have a lead on an answer.
Okay.
And Monk is going to drop this folder in front of you and flip it open to Dr. Juniper and the gene recession program that they are initiating.
Did they really move forward with this shit? I thought it got defunded.
Listen, this fucking city.
Okay.
What if Mollie was a weapon? What if the goal was to try to disrupt this program?
A weapon from a demon in hell?
Don't ask me what fucking skin the demon from hell, I guess, has in this situation, but maybe?
he that's a how old is Mollie? Mollie's
20.
That's a even for a demon, that's a long game.
Something like that
to play.
No, I don't think that the powers are latent within Mollie. I think this is a new manifestation. There was no evidence of supernaturality before that day. None.
Okay. I think before that day wasn't brought on by puberty. So you're thinking weird baby transfer?
Something had to have been done intentionally. Now, we still have to question why Mollie. It's entirely possible wrong place, wrong time.
Yeah.
But if we're going to answer that question, we got to know why the time.
All right, let's look into the doctor. After food comes, I ordered Castor a bucket of mashed potatoes and extra gravy.
Listen, that kid, anything that kid can eat and keep down, I think is probably appropriate for him right now.
Right? Did you see that smoothie that his sister made?
Do you honestly think the cast is going to eat that? That was one of the most vile things I think I've ever seen.
Yeah, she put whole anchovies in it. And then the fruit.
Meanwhile, Castor is slurping it down.
No, he will definitely eat it. He'll eat anything. You don't want to know the stories of what he ate when he was younger, but
Listen, the kid is technically from Chicago. I'm sure he's eaten a lot worse.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. So you're thinking what? Maybe Mollie was some, I don't know, sleeper demon entity housing unit until this
conduit of some kind, something to that effect. Yeah. Again, I think the big question is, if this lead is anything, why does the devil from the Bible, I guess, want to kill this doctor?
Well, technically, he's not the one from the Bible. I mean, he's kind of close. They're kind of adjacent, running a parallel line. But anyways,
Listen, I was never big on the whole church situation. That was Ma's whole deal.
okay. I mean, have you looked up any files on him?
I mean, I think there might be a Bible in one of the recovery rooms.
Not the. Oh God, hang on. Leslie's gonna pull out her Shield-issued smart device and start Googling, air quotes, Shield's database to see if there's anything on Demon Father in our
Mephisto?
records. Yeah.
Go ahead and roll me a... Actually, this isn't even a roll. This is... How long has Lovely been with S.H.I.E.L.D.?
She was recruited probably in her early 20s. She's now mid-30s.
Okay.
I don't remember how old I said I made her. I think she's 36.
Your access gets you to what is called an arcane consultant. When you look up any information about Mephisto, they speak often of a arcane consultant named Dr. Stephen Strange. Advice is to observe his machinations and his ongoings in his activity.
Mm-hmm.
If you encounter a being like Mephisto, it's best to reach out to the consultant. However, there are other oh god, what's it flipping called? There are other squads and other factions within S.H.I.E.L.D. that specifically deal with this kind of thing, and the information, any further information on Mephisto specifically, is classified. Now, you can attempt to try and get that information anyway. It will be difficult, and if you fail, S.H.I.E.L.D. will know.
So, what are we supposed to reach out to this Strange character?
You don't know about Strange?
I mean, listen. I'm sure there are a lot of people involved in this organization that don't particularly want me to know about them until I have to. I've generally been of the opinion that I'm not going to go digging for new friends. You know what I'm saying?
You really don't use the internet, do you?
He gestures to the stack of papers. I spent all night with a physical pair of scissors because I couldn't figure out how to access the database. Who set my password?
You did.
When?
You said it. That
I was supposed to remember that? Come on. Shouldn't we have people for this?
Did you even set a password for your... Is it still the default?
Well, what's the default? Here. And then he just shoves his phone.
Hang on. I am going to go into Agent Monk's phone to the access portal that I'm sure all agents have. Okay. Yeah. All right, put in your employee ID there.
Okay, we're not going to watch Agent Monk set up his fucking... But I think that's what we see.
Agent Monk does walk him through. Your default password is the last 4 of your social security number.
We just get a fucking HR montage.
I imagine
In that
at the
time,
end of the... I imagine at the end of this, Monk gets flashbanged by like 999 new messages.
you weren't even looking at your email?
There's like critical like payroll information that hasn't been.
How
You
have
didn't even
been
sign up for your
paid?
W-2.
Have you
Theo
paid
Monk
any
has no
taxes?
insurance right now. None.
100%. Monk does not have health insurance.
Yeah, there's just like a montage of just lovely, just like questioning how this man is functioning. And then
Like you gotta call on the kids at some point, like Molly. Like how do you do the thing, the touch screen? Like, oh, you mean the finger identification? Oh yeah, I set the password to Meancaster's birthday. Here's how you do it. Also, oh my god, you even had dental.
At some point, the doorbell rings and it's the DoorDash.
Caster
Lovely goes
over
and gets it,
Flux's-
comes back.
We're so good at our jobs, guys.
Did you even sign up for the 401k plan?
I'm gonna be dead before I can cash out a 401k. It's fine.
Technically, you can cash out parts of a 401k at any time. There are just penalties.
Molly, don't tell him that. We're gonna just set it to just. You know, we're gonna put it. We're gonna put it all in a mutual fund. It's gonna go all right in there, and we will. How am I parenting you two right now? You're older than me. We'll set you up with a Shield financial advisor at some point.
Is this really
Alexa,
the most
take this to
important
your
use of our
brother.
time?
I don't know.
I am going to ask both Lovely and Molly to make me an ego check. Target number 18.
Sure.
You can set beneficiaries.
This is to see if you're taking psychic damage from how fucking stupid this process is.
17.
16.
In the midst of all of this, like, mundane activity, you both get a very cold shiver down your spine, and it almost feels as though somebody's standing right behind you. You feel burning hot breath on your neck, and you know that someone or something is looking for you.
Sense the unseen. Or sense the supernatural.
As soon as you do that, you see a flaming skulls right behind you. And the moment you look into its eyes, I need you to make me a resistance check.
Okay.
Target number 16.
I cannot see any of this.
A resistance check? How do I do that?
Resilience.
13.
13. I am going to say that you fall. You are in a cold sweat, and this being is still looking down at you. And then it looks towards Molly, and then vanishes.
Shit. Where are the kids? Where are the kids? Where are the kids? Where are the kids?
I think I'm making Molly follow me on TikTok or whatever the Marvel equivalent is.
Yeah, and
Okay, so like this is your. I'm teaching you to use your Shield touch phone.
Yeah, the literal moment you're going through your own account, and I feel that I look up to Lovely because I feel like even though I could like see you when my eyes went black. I know there's something about you that is sort of similar to me, even though I don't understand how because we've not had the conversation. But I think the minute that I feel that cold chill go down my spine, I look at you. I realize something's wrong. And Flux is still speaking to me about TikTok, but it sounds like the Charlie Brown teacher going blah, 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 whatever. Because I know something is up, but I don't see Blackheart, which means it must be something that you can see that I can't.
Monk, grab the kids. We're going.
What? Okay, I mean, I guess we'll get to this 401k
No
shit
talking.
later. Where are
Go.
we going?
Go.
Monk's in action, grabbing both of them. Is Caster's ambulatory by now, right?
He's moving, yeah.
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 Cool.
You hear bing bing on your phone, Molly, as your Ring device picks up the fact that there's somebody at your door.
Oh, that's gotta be your food. I'll go get it.
I'll click into it.
You see a 6'5", like just jacked white guy with long stringy hair and a sawed-off shotgun in his hand. It kicks down your door.
Oh, this is your apartment.
Yeah, that's my apartment.
Since Monk has the kids handled, I'm grabbing Molly by the elbow by now.
Yeah, literally
and dragging you
within-
towards the jet.
Yeah, within the second that you've grabbed me, I've already grabbed my bag. Someone's at my apartment and they're trying to kill me.
Yep,
Oh,
no,
I
they're
thought
coming
that
for
was
all
the
of us. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Okay.
But we were getting the food.
I will get KFC on the way. I'm sure Rainbow Dash can stop. Why
Yeah,
is
we have higher priorities.
Because-
Molly-
Why is someone that's not the devil trying to kill me?
Because of my history with the Ghost Runner, do
Mhm.
I know who this may be?
You
Are the
know,
vibes similar?
you know for a fact that the Ghost Runner is very much like what you encountered, but belonging to a different entity. So it wouldn't be too difficult for you to place that this is a ghost for Mephisto.
Okay. Lovely is just cutting everyone off. Not Ghost Runner, something else. Something with a flaming skull. We're getting out of here.
Okay, but the flaming skull is not what's at my door. There's a sawed-off shotgun guy at my door.
Yep, that's gonna be something on fire pretty damn soon, especially if he catches up to us. Come on, move, 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 move. Less questions. Let's go. Everyone,
Yeah.
buckle in.
As Castor makes his way to the Quinjet, on the whiteboard it just reads "work?" ?
No idea, kid. Buckle in.
You taking Castor on mission?
We're taking Castor away from here so he doesn't get killed with that.
Right. I think we're
We're
keeping eyes
bringing
on
luxuries,
Castor.
of course.
Yeah.
Like I'm putting like the little like headrest on him, just like it's Molly just gotta go to like Puerto Rico for a few days. It'll be fine. Just demon stuff.
At the minute that Molly is strapped in, I rip a notebook and pen out of my bag and flip to whatever clean page I can find, and I start writing down everything that I've been able to do since I woke up that morning over again, because all that was on my apartment wall, and I can't get back to my apartment now. So before I forget anything that I've been able to manifest on accident, I need to write it all down again.
And that is when you get a phone call. Molly.
Who does?
I guess I'll pick it up. Does it have a caller ID on it? Is it Addie or somebody that I have the number of?
Does it read your home phone number?
The call is coming from inside the house.
I don't have a landline, thank God.
It's reading Johnny Blaze.
I do not have Johnny Blaze's phone number. Someone has hacked my phone. I literally just look up and go, do you know Johnny Blaze? Do you know who this is?
Castor will just write "professional stuntman?" ?
Well, Lovely just said something about a skull on fire, and Blaze is fire, and that is the only parallel I can draw in this moment.
These naming conventions are a little too on the nose.
Yeah.
Lovely. We need answers. We need answers.
All
We
right,
gotta
but we're
pick this
getting in
up.
the air first, and Lovely
Yeah.
slams the Quinjet into
and
drive.
Monk is gonna take Molly's phone, click it open. You got Monk.
Well, I could say that's not exactly what I was looking for, but I suppose it might just have to do. You wouldn't happen to know a Molly Meadows, would you?
I mean, no is such an intimate choice of words. Can we really say if we know anyone in particular? But, if I come across it, I'd be happy to pass along any message. Who should I say is calling?
You can let them know that,
Lovely, trace the call.
you can let them know that I'm simply doing what I have to. The name's Johnny.
Johnny, forgive my impertinence, but doing what you have to on whose behest?
Behest. Ain't that a $5 word? The behest of humanity, you know. Your friend is carrying something that I've encountered quite a few times. Quite literally exists to bring hell on earth, and well, we just can't have that.
No, I mean, that does sound pretty hectic, you know?
I'd
Listen,
say so. So, why don't you do me a favor and you can bring Molly home and we can solve this quickly, or I can come and find you.
well, listen, as I said at the top, I don't know where Molly is at the moment, but if we come across him, I'll be sure to pass along your message, huh? Johnny, you have a great day. It's been great getting to talk to you. If you need anything else, you can reach me at this number.
Oh, I do. Ooh, you hang up on him?
Yeah.
You immediately get a text, and the text shows someone. It shows someone tied up in a chair.
Do we know whom?
You wouldn't.
Molly? Does this mean anything to you?
Molly, you do see Addie.
I had a feeling you were gonna say that.
Yeah, this is not.
Oh shit, Addie.
Okay. Okay.
Fuck. I don't know. I don't know what
Right now, you're gonna take one very deep breath, because the last thing we need is for you to be passing out.
Hold it together, kid. Tell us who it is.
It's Addie. It's Addie. She's my best friend. She's the barista at the coffee shop at school.
Whoever this is needs to keep Addie safe if they want to get to you. All right. Now this might put it.
She can barely make people's coffee orders right. She. What if they hurt her? What if it's like jumped her from behind or something? And
We're
they
not
knocked her
gonna let that
unconscious.
happen. We're not gonna let that happen. You can see by the picture here that she's not unconscious.
Yeah.
Really quick. Oh, check everybody.
Yeah, we're all good.
Okay.
Now they need to keep her safe to get to you.
Yeah.
This puts a clock on things,
Mhm.
but it also means that we have a slight advantage in this moment. Lovely, did you trace the call?
Was I able to trace the call? Was our AI in the plane able to trace the call?
Oh, absolutely. He's using a Cricket Mobile phone that he just bought the other
Great.
day.
Yeah.
In
Could
his
we ping-
full name, not hiding at all.
Oh, fuck.
Of course.
Could we ping the tower and figure out like roughly where he is? Is he do we think he's still in Molly's apartment?
The picture was taken in Molly's apartment. He still seems to be
Yep.
there.
Okay.
But how long he's going to stay there,
Sure.
that is up in the air.
Sure.
Yeah. Well-
Agent Lovely is taking that info in and immediately calling into S.H.I.E.L.D.
This is Agent Fredrickson. What do we got going on?
Got a situation. We got a Ghost Rider, Johnny Blaze. Background on him? Anything?
Yeah, that is a consultant.
A consultant.
Yes.
Can you call the consultant off? He's coming after.
Not that kind of consultant.
Oh, you're kidding me. Stupid shit.
Can I have the nature of the inquiry? What's going on?
We've got a suspect in an open case that we've taken into custody for questioning, and they are currently in the process of trying to hunt said suspect down. We need this person to remain safe and willing for further questioning, and at the moment, we seem to be in a pretty difficult predicament. It seems that this here consultant has started taking hostages.
They're after someone you have in your custody?
Yep.
Oh. Let me escalate this. I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
Great.
What does that mean,
Incredibly
escalate?
Incredibly helpful. Welcome to the world of bureaucracy.
Yeah.
This is dumb as hell.
Castrol will look over to Paluxa and just start writing on his whiteboard. I think I can make it if I run.
No, you're not running. Oh my god.
You are not running.
No.
You are not running, young man. I will put the no power cuff on you. Do not make me do it.
I will keep his ass cheeks in that chair.
You tell him, Helen.
Furious erasure, then more writing. I'm fast enough. If Blaze isn't there, I can get her out.
Okay, but here's the thing. You are really hurt, like Castor. I don't know what you did before, but like, this is really, really dangerous. I didn't study occultism, but like, this is bad. If anyone's gonna handle it, it's gonna be Agent Lovely and Theo and me and Molly. I can't lose you, okay?
We're not
kid's
losing
got-
anyone. No one's going anywhere alone. That is a direct order, agents. Do you understand?
Yes, Agent Lovely.
The kid brings up a good point, though.
Yeah, he does
Hear-
bring up
hear
a
me
good
out.
point. And if he was at his best, I would let him go in, but I am
No,
not doing that now.
no. We're not risking anybody at this stage. There's no goddamn reason for it. But if we can get this guy out of there, we can go in and collect the girl.
I'll know when he leaves. It'll set off the camera again.
Are you saying we like bait him out or something?
Are there
Exactly what
any
I'm
other cameras in your apartment? Anywhere?
No, it's just the front door. I haven't felt the need to put anything up. It's a shoebox anyway.
Okay. Plexa.
Yeah?
You got paper on you?
Yeah, and I just take the notebook that Castor is writing with.
All right, Molly, you are going to give Plexa a full detailed layout. I want to know where all the furniture is. I want to know where every window is.
Yeah.
Get it down on paper. We need something to go off of. I'm
Yeah.
making a call.
If we can find out what angle your friends like being held at, which I'm so sorry, by the way. This is your first hostage situation. We'll have a whole talk about it later. But like,
So you've had multiple.
I could probably bubble her.
Are you
Yeah, it's pretty common.
That's why Castor and I were designed in the lab, but that's a whole other thing. This is about you. This is your moment. But yeah, I could like bubble your friend.
Plexa.
Make sure she's safe.
Plexa, bedside manner.
Yeah.
Okay, right. I'm so
No,
sorry.
no, it's okay. And I take your thing and lay it on top of the paper that I've already been writing on, and you can see in what is Molly's messiest handwriting, but is somehow still readable, is just a ton of like random broken phrases in the order that Molly remembers them manifesting on the day everything happened.
And at that moment, everything stops. Like all of the agents just are in place, and you see the red-eyed and the green-eyed version of you walking
God.
in the Quinjet.
Do you two think I have time for you right now? Really?
So you don't want help?
I would love some help, but we're going to need to establish some nicknames here. I'm thinking based on the color of eyes, since you all come with different eye colors. So you're Ruby now, and you're Jade, and the one with black eyes that keeps showing up is Onyx. Happy? That's what we're doing. Great. Ruby, Jade, go. Tell me, how do you help?
The Ghost Rider doesn't need to keep your friend alive.
It's entirely comforting. Thank you so much. Then what does he need?
He needs to fulfill his contract, which is his service to Mephisto. And the only way he does that is by killing us. And the only way to kill us is to kill you.
me. Got it.
So we're all in alignment here. We all have reasons to work together.
We sure do. Look at this list, and I'm gonna take the notebook that has everything written on it and throw it at them. Anything I can do besides all that? Just want to let me know now?
No.
No,
You're
like you don't want to let me know, or no, like this is a completed list?
no, as in the more of our power we use, the more of your human shell we destroy.
Wouldn't that be the reason to tell me?
Well, no. We have plans, we have ideas, we want the same thing. We want the destruction of Mephisto, and with the way things are now, Hell needs someone in charge.
Yeah, about that. I was more thinking that the whole King of Hell concept could be maybe our retirement plan or something. Like
So
a
you're
down the line situation.
opportunity doesn't wait. If you think power vacuums are vicious on Earth, you should see them in Hell.
So that thing that what's his face said on the phone about how you're supposed to bring hell on Earth and that's why he's supposed to kill you.
I tried a while back, LA. We had an idea. Dupe a couple of mortals into giving us their soul. Souls are extraordinarily potent currency. They allow for all manners of things when used in the right hands. When used in the wrong hands, well, we have predicaments like the one we're in, don't we?
I guess so, but you technically don't own my soul. It's more of a timeshare situation.
No, it's more like your soul is our prison, and we hate.
Yeah, I get that. Sometimes I hate myself too. Currently, in this moment, while talking to you two, there's a pretty strong amount of hate there.
Well, why don't we use that?
Because if I do it wrong, I'm going to smash this plane and everybody in it to bits.
Did you know that the Ghost Rider is able to look into your eyes and make you feel every inch, every ounce of pain you've ever caused another living creature? Leaves you alive, mostly. I wonder what dirty little secrets Addie's been up to. You'll find out.
I will fucking destroy the two of you and the other one and him and Mephisto if that is what it takes. But I'm getting Addie back, and all you fuckers will go down with me if that's what it takes.
Johnny's been at this for a very long time. It doesn't stop with Addie, you know. No, after Addie, then it's Dr. Bailey. Hell, it'll even be Austin. Everyone that you've ever talked to, looked at, crushed on, had a vendetta against, or even a subtweet, he'll find them and he'll flay them until he gets to me. Do you really trust these bumbling idiots to solve this?
None of them have been idiots yet.
Did you know that there's another entity just like the one hunting you? Wanna guess who let that one free on Earth?
One of these four?
The leader.
I just kind of look at the back of Lovely sitting in the pilot seat, and that's okay. Things happened. It was probably a mistake or something. I don't...
Do you even know anything about the people that you've chosen to stay with? Have you been tempted to see their sins at all? You could, you know, if you wanted.
Oh, is that another thing I should be adding to the list? That I can see people's sins?
Would you like to try?
Sure, why not? Maybe it'll help. Something, anything. Everything else feels hopeless right now.
I just want you to make an informed decision. You're running away from one devil while you're in a haven full of devils. Or maybe they're saints, who knows? Why don't you take a gander? Which one will it be? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. And his finger lingers on Castor.
Sure. Do it.
Okay.
Wait. This doesn't hurt him, does it?
I'll barely notice it happened. Pinky promise. Scout's honor.
I don't know that I trust that, and that definitely wasn't the scout sign, but sure.
Would you believe that's more holy than the cross? Please, are you going to try and look into the sins of your party members? And if so, which one?
I'm not gonna, if there's like a deepness, I guess, to this when I start and I have to like push so far, I'm not gonna push very far at all, just in case they're liars and it would actually hurt somebody. But since everything is still frozen, I'm gonna try with Castor since he lingered there, because I'm wondering what that is. And I think I need to believe that if what they're saying is true about Lovely, I need the ability to think that it was a mistake or something, because I have to trust these people right now.
Okay, well, let me do your roll.
It scares me when you have to do my role.
Okay, and it's Castor, what is your ego defense?
Not that high. It's a 12.
Oh boy. Okay. That's a 22. It's not even an effort for them.
My ego's a 9?
Who said that was yours? It's where you see Castor standing. Behind them, there is suddenly a door frame. And the door is ajar, and you can see the light behind it. And the version of you with red eyes goes, all you have to do is look.
Before I go over to the door, I'm going to pick up that notebook that I threw at them. And at the bottom of the page that it was already on, I'm just going to write, if I'm gone, I'm in Castor's head. And put it back on where, like, the seat where I was sitting. And then go over to the door, just in case.
Okay. RJ, tell me, what would Mollie see behind this door?
It opens up into a singular room. Chipping wallpaper, a single dangling bulb light in the center, underneath which is a steel metal chair, and on top of that is a grip trainer. The room itself has no walls, no windows. There is a shadowy figure that steps from off screen and onto and sits down onto the chair, picks up that grip trainer and just starts pressing down on it repeatedly. And you don't know how long it goes on for. But then he stands up, touches his ear, and you hear a conversation happening. Castor's voice over the radio to someone you cannot hear. What's my target? What's the appropriate amount of casualties? Do I make it showy? Is it a message?
I think the entire time this is happening, I'm walking circles sort of around the room and around the chair and around you. just watching, like, but taking very slow steps, sort of trying to take in every detail. Like, I'll never be here again, and all of the pieces are clicking in place with every sort of step matching your words that they just built you to kill.
As you circle past around Castor, on each of the 4 walls, there is a projection. There is an image of Castor grabbing someone by the face and putting a gun underneath their chin. On another wall, it is him grabbing someone's leg and just dragging them through the streets at super speed. And it is scenes of violence after violence after violence.
The walls start to overflow with blood, and each squeeze of the grip trainer, there is another person just standing in this room with the wounds that killed them still present on their body. Each squeeze, another person, another person, another person.
Oh my god.
And these are your saviors. Better the devil you know?
No. I don't know you either. And Alexa told me earlier they were built in a lab. He was just built to kill like this. That's not his fault.
Oh, you're right. Would you like to see someone who made the choice?
Yeah, screw it. Let's go to the next one, I guess. And I'll, like, take one last look around the room as people keep popping in and very quietly shut the door.
Could I add one more thing?
Mm-hmm.
That shadowed caster sitting in the middle of the room with the grip trainer as you are leaving looks up from his spot, and you can see, like, a small glow tracing down his cheek.
Lovely, what is your ego defense?
Let's take a look. It's a 13.
Good to know. Yeet! That'll be a 16. But wow, they almost dropped the ball on that one.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's still enough. Barely. But yes. Rough.
We open another door, and Lovely, why don't you tell us what we see?
You see a younger Lovely, probably by about 10 years. A very green agent going into a hospital that is almost warping itself around them. There's someone crashing through a window down the hall trying to fight something. But there is just this blue swirl of magic around Lovely. It's intense as they hone in on something, walking calmly through the hallway, pushing open a door. There's someone standing at the foot of a hospital bed. The person laying in the bed is covered in bandages. There are things beeping around him as Lovely walks over and has a quiet conversation. And I'll let the storyteller take it from there because I don't fully remember what I
got you.
I know you do. Thank you.
The man standing at the foot of the bed goes, "All right, so what, are you here to stop me? Are you here to take away the only fighting chance that mutants have, or... Because if you are, then you're going to have to kill me." This figure is in a black hoodie well covered over their face. You can hear the sounds of fighting. He continues, "This man's death is the only chance we have." And you see Agent Lovely walk past him and pull the plug on the man in the hospital bed. You see the body seize up and then slumps down. The man at the foot of the bed looks at Lovely curiously and smiles, teleporting away. And then you hear the roar of flames as the skin on the man's face burns away and a skull is in its place. And in a moment, faster than you've ever seen anything, keep in mind, you've watched Castor move faster than even that. He stands up and he's face to face with Lovely. He places a hand on Lovely and you can see as he takes the hand away, there is a mark, a brand. And then, just that quickly, he's gone. Lovely, something's wrong. Someone's in your mind, someone's in your memory. You feel burning hot where the runner touched you, and then suddenly your eyes open and you're in that hospital room again, and you see Mollie. Mollie, you watch as Lovely erupts into flames, and no longer is there the green agent that was in the memory, but instead the Lovely that you know now, brimming with a power that you did not notice before.
Are you okay?
There's just a glow that is rippling off Lovely. Almost as though things are being ripped around her and put together so fast and suddenly glowing blue. She moves with that same supernatural speed in this moment until she is nose to nose with you, and you just hear an echoing, "Get out."
I am sorry, I didn't mean
You notice first it's the red version of you that is just gone. Then it is the green eye. And then ripped out of you is the black-eyed version. And all that's left hanging on, even though it feels like you are facing gale force winds, is you. And then everybody in the Quinjet sees Mollie get knocked onto their butt. And I will let you guys take it from there.
I think by the time that happens, the plane's already in autopilot, and Lovely is standing next to their chair.
Castor's helping Mollie up.
As is Plexa.
What is Lovely? What's going on?
If you have questions, we'll talk about it after.
okay.
But I'm gonna keep you safe. And I'm gonna keep my kids safe.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna keep him safe too, because sometimes, he gets really confused with the last guy.
Yeah.
But don't
Yeah.
you ever go into my mind again. Understood?
Yeah. Yeah, understood.
Lovely, I'll extend a hand.
Mollie will shake it. And I will use the momentum to get up off my ass. And just sit my butt back in my chair, and I rip the little note about being in Castor's head off and crumple it up and stick it in my pocket. And I add to the bottom of my list. Whatever that was.
I will add, Molly, it's quieter in your mind than it has been in some time.
Yeah. Yeah, for the first time, I think everything is quiet in the past. Like, that's happened in the past 2 weeks. For the first time, there's not a cacophony of noises batting around, of like yelling and screaming and blasting and explosions and all of these things that I know somebody lived, but I certainly was not me.
Molly feels 2 gentle pats on their shoulder, and Caster holds a thumbs up to them.
You're also gonna feel a little arm squeeze. Worry. The first time I tried to do, symbiote stuff to her head, she got real angry at me too. But it's for the best.
Yeah.
We got you.
Yeah, I didn't even really mean to. It just sort of happened.
Yeah, you see, Caster and I, it really happened when we were going through puberty. It just... And now you're having it happen, as an adult. So, you haven't had time to get it,
yeah,
handled.
Whatever this, second puberty bullshit is, but the demon version, I'm not a fan.
Well, that's what you got us here for. I had to be in a lab and dragged up until mine settled down, but with Lovely, it's easier. And now you've got us and Lovely.
If you
God, I
thought
love
regular
Alexa.
puberty was messy, imagine it with superpowers.
Oh yeah, this fucking sucks, guy. This is not good. And also, I want to be totally honest. I was in your head for a minute, and I'm really sorry about that. And I'm sorry for what happened and everything. But it's better to be honest about it and say that I saw it than not say that I saw it, I guess. Sorry.
I have a quick question
Mm-hmm.
for Noir and Molly. Would that be something loud enough that Monk could hear?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Monk is going to very quietly pull out his phone that he now can access. And he is going to very subtly change Molly's status from guest to detainee.
Ooh. I also need you in particular to make me a vigilance check.
Cool.
I'm gonna say this is gonna be target number 18 with double trouble.
I think I reduced one of those troubles because I have edge.
There you go. RJ, you were getting ready to say something?
When Molly apologizes and said, "I'm sorry for what they did to you," Caster takes a step back, and for the briefest of seconds, there is the darkest look in his eyes. You stumbled across his secret.
And with that 17, I am gonna say, Monk, you noticed something. You noticed something. The second you laid eyes on it and you noticed it, you're like, oh, this will help. And quite literally, the second you took your eyes off of it, it's as though it was wiped from your mind. But you had the feeling of having something.
Okay.
Who deleted that task off your Sims bar?
Goddamn. Okay. So I don't know. I have no idea what it is.
You have no idea what you noticed, but you know that something is gone.
Got it. Okay. All right. We need a plan.
Yeah.
I think I've got an idea. So, I know I'm just, the theoretical physics person, but, I worked in college once. It was after my first foster home and after I got placed with Lovely, but that doesn't really matter. So, there was this guy above my dorm, and he was being, super loud. So, what I did is that I went into his room and talked to him and hit on him, and then I took his girlfriend and put her in a bubble and blasted her across Boston. She was okay, a little traumatized, but okay. But she got all the way over to Ellis Island. So what I'm thinking here...
Hold on, that was you?
Is I can...
I heard about that. My mom was trying to tell me about that story. I thought she was crazy.
Yeah, I got them 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
But I think I can save your friend, Mollie. and I could bubble myself with her, so I could maybe get her back to base. But the thing is, this again, I don't know about the whole demonology thing. I only minored in it, but like, maybe I could keep this guy busy for a little bit, and then bubble you and your friend, me and my friend, you and your friend, words. I could get you and me and your friend out of there.
Yeah.
Man, that really took a lot of brain power. Sorry.
There is a whiteboard that is held up and that just reads, "I'm a literal speedster."
Yes, but you're injured.
You, young man, are literally hurt. I'm making that damn phone call now.
Technically speaking, with my healing factor, I'm back to full.
Lovely's gonna make a call and punch in Coulson's number.
Grandpa Coulson!
Grandpa!
Or Pop, sorry.
Nothing back.
Are you kidding me? Is he off-world right now? Son of a...
Alright, I guess we're a little on our own here.
No, we're not. We have everyone here.
True.
Oh, God. Not literally.
A little saccharine,
kiddo.
but a good point. I like the part of the plan where you put a target in a bubble and you get the both of you the hell out of there. I like that. That's good. That's good stuff. What I don't like is having you walk in alone with some sort of biker demon. That seems unwise.
I dated this guy who actually had been to hell before. Well, it was only one date.
I'm
but,
sorry,
like,
what? You're dating?
Lovely, you're
I was
always
also-
so surprised when they have love lives. They're like, how old are you?
I think we're... Yeah.
Yeah,
We turned 25.
there you go.
But yeah, I dated at least one guy from hell. And remember, I got Helen with me. So if things get really bad, she can get us out of there. Just, look, I know I'm a little bit of a ditz, but trust me on this one. I want to make sure everyone gets out of here alive. We're heroes, right? That's what we do. We save the girl. We get out.
We get the girl out, and then what?
Well,
Mollie?
you guys are going to be behind me, right?
Yeah.
Molly, run me
Let's
down
see.
what you can do.
Okay. In the order that they manifested the day that everything happened, I can talk to animals. I think it's charm people. I don't know. I got my coffee for free that morning on accident. I can fly. I can I show signs of super strength. I can get in people's minds on accident.
Shadow demons? ?
Oh yeah, it's definitely. Yeah, the shadow demons thing. I can do that. I don't know if I'm missing anything. Oh, freeze time. I can freeze time. I've done that a few times.
That could be really useful.
Can you freeze it on purpose?
I can try. It's usually when I'm really anxious or really scared or really angry.
A slightly better question is, can you do any of those things on purpose?
Definitely the talk to animals one. They listen to me, so I guess I command animals. They were calling me master up front, and I made them stop because it was really weird.
Yeah, that's a weirdly loaded. For the
Yeah.
animals to
Yeah.
just be ready for that,
That's super
That's a little
problematic.
Yeah, thank you. I also thought it was really problematic, and I made them just start calling me Mollie instead because I was like, please don't call me that. That's really unsettling and uncomfortable. Just Mollie is fine.
Okay.
So that one's definitely on purpose.
I'm putting us down 10 miles out. Molly, find the first animal you can. Preferably something that won't raise an alarm near your apartment, and see if we can get some recon on your location.
I'll get Sven. I live on the 4th floor,
Okay.
but he's up there all the time.
Who's Sven?
He's a crow or raven. I never really asked to specify. It's a big black bird, and he's my friend. And Roderick was supposed to be watching Addie at the coffee shop. Why didn't I get anything?
Can you reach out to them telepathically? Is that a thing you can do?
I haven't tried, but maybe.
Well, no better time than now to try.
Yeah,
We are
I'll-
touching down in 15.
I'll give it a shot, and I'm gonna try to talk to Sven in my brain instead of out a window or into the sky now.
Okay. You reach. Go ahead and you reach. No, I'm not gonna make you roll for this. You reach out, and you can feel how many birds and critters are all around you. However, no Sven, no Roderick. The nearest, there is a crow near you, but you can feel that it's not Sven.
They're not there. There are animals around that I can feel where they are, but it's not Roderick and it's not Sven.
I mean, do you have to be like on a first name basis with them?
No, I don't think so. Any animal seems to listen.
Incoming transmission from
I
Shield Consultant Strange.
you
Just hits
You
the
got
button to
Monk?
play it.
It
it's
goes
playing
from
on the-
Monk's
it's
phone
playing
to the
here.
Queen chat.
To the big
hate
screen.
do that.
Agent Fredrickson told me that there was an issue at hand. I was hoping that I might be able to be of some assistance.
Lovely casts exposition with her witchy skills.
And I think at the bottom of that,
Mhm.
after that sort of communicated, I think Monk says, I think we also maybe figured out who this guy is working for. I think he might be working for the literal devil.
Which guy in particular? Mephisto?
I think what'd you call him? The Rider?
Oh,
Ghost Rider?
yeah.
Yes.
I think Ghost Rider might be working for Mephisto.
Oh, undoubtedly, yes.
Okay, well, glad that was obvious to you. I appreciate the insight.
Apologies, I didn't mean to belittle. I just, with your particular issue at hand, the spell work that would be necessary to remove the spirit of Blackheart from this Mollie Metals individual would be complex, and I would need them at the sanctum for some time. That sort of spell work, as intricate as it is, could possibly be completed in perhaps a year or two.
And what's the likelihood of us getting a Ghost Rider to agree to that?
Not very likely. The only other ways of removal are the death of Mollie, or you can try and convince a coven to tether the spirit, but, well, they aren't necessarily renowned for being easy to work with.
Where do
You're saying the only way that we could deal with this Ghost Rider guy is by giving him more or less effectively what he wants? An exorcism of death?
The Ghost Rider has, on many occasions, come to the aid of humanity. And they are relentless.
Clearly.
They will not stop until Blackheart has been dealt with.
Well, I don't like the hand that they're trying to deal. Run by that coven option again.
With a strong enough witch or a strong enough coven, one can essentially put a leash or a muzzle on the spirit of Blackheart. But it would, again, the spell work would need to be extraordinary, and it would need to be quite a skilled practitioner of witchcraft. I can only think of 3 myself.
Oh, well, good to know.
Use
Send me
options.
the spell information, and it's time for a crash course.
Could I ask a question of you, Mr. Strange, Dr. Strange?
Doctor, but of
Doctor,
course.
yeah. Why do I keep seeing him, like, how do I even put this? Because no one can see him but me, I guess. He looks like me, but he has different colored eyes, and sometimes there's multiple of them, and they all have different colored eyes. Why doesn't that demon thing inside me just look like him?
Because he's not strong enough to manifest himself in that way for an extended period of time. I'd imagine that there would need to be some unity between the two of you before Blackheart will be able to acquire enough strength to manifest himself as he wishes.
And if someone's already pushed those manifestations away once?
Well, if that were ever to have happened, then the person, Mollie, would surely be dead. It would be quite impossible for Shadowheart to have manifested himself while Mollie lives.
Well, sounds like today's the day for the impossible because it's already happened once. Send me the damn spell.
Roll me a ego check, target number 14.
That's a 13.
I would like to give Agent Lovely edge on this using inspiration.
Tell me how you do it. Yeah.
I think Monk just, kind of makes eye contact with Dr. Strange. Listen, Strange, buddy, you're gonna want to do what she says when she gets like this. It's just gonna be easier for everybody involved. And that should theoretically give you edge on this roll.
let's it does absolutely go for it.
Just give the angry white lady what she wants. No!
Oh, fuck.
No!
Karma,
Wait,
karma.
I think I have something for this. Hang on.
Use that karma, Mom!
Whew. That's rough.
What is it? No, quick learner doesn't help me. Shoot. No, I don't have anything.
You can spend a karma. It will make you re-roll the whole thing, but you can spend it.
Fuck it, we ball.
If she rerolls, mechanically, if she rerolls the whole thing, she loses the edge because that's already been done once, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
Can I try to do it with inspiration? I have inspiration, right? I think. On my regular person character sheet.
You know,
God damn!
It's even worse, it's a 12!
I will let Mollie try.
You here.
Oh my god.
I think
Go, Mollie,
I'll
go.
just say, Dr. Strange, I know this is probably a really weird request, but the fact of the matter is 2 weeks ago I was a regular PhD student just trying to get a psychology doctorate, and for the past decade of my life I have just studied people and what they do and how they think and who they are, and I know people inside and out, but in the past 2 weeks I don't know anything about myself at all anymore. And after Agent Lovely did whatever it was that she did earlier, this is the first time my head has been quiet in 2 whole weeks. And I know you said something about being a really powerful witch, and I don't know anything about witches,
please. Just the call ends and you see the hologram turns into a translucent version as he now astral projects himself into your Quinjet.
Oh god, that's cool. Sorry, I've just never seen anybody do this before. I don't mean to stare.
You can see he's doing spell work. Lovely, you recognize what the spell is. It is sensing supernatural.
Can I reach out and grab Strange's hand and just like supernaturally link up with him? I'll let you see my weird. Lovely doesn't
You might
say
see
that.
Doctor Strange is
That's the
strange.
plan.
Actually, you try and reach out, but because he is projecting, your hands go right through, and his eyes start to glow, and he looks around. Oh, now I understand why you want the spell.
What?
I don't believe that you are practiced enough to do something as complicated as what you would be attempting.
Whoa. We don't
Go
have
ahead,
a year,
make-
and killing her's not an option.
Go ahead and roll me your ego check. Molly?
Yeah.
It is target number 14 that you need to hit.
I will bite this hologram.
Perfect.
I want you all to know that.
I will just chew on you, Doctor Strange.
The metagamer in me is screaming because I have a +10 to ego checks.
What? I'm glad I didn't try to go in Monk's head earlier. I probably.
Molly, go ahead and make me the ego check.
Oh, I'm making an ego check.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
That's comically horrible.
it's an 8. You need the 14 goes. I understand that you feel that you have no course of action. All of you. But I can simply house you in the Sanctum Sanctorum. It will be some time, but I assure you, a year or 2 is nothing in the face of what you are facing.
We have an active hostage situation, my friend. And that is not likely to abet in the next year if this guy doesn't get what he wants. Molly or not,
yeah.
we're going to have a bad time for quite a while if we just disappear him.
Yeah. And the demon inhabiting my soul as its prison, apparently, said that guy doesn't need Addie alive to keep me. Or to get me back. Like, he could just kill her now and we would think she's alive and it wouldn't matter.
Listen, I've done probably more hostage negotiations than the baby devil in your head. I think we have a little bit more time. But I don't think we have a year.
Definitely not a year.
How secure is the sanctum?
What, Lovely, what the hell?
Just trust me. How secure is it?
It is one of the most secure places on Earth. Because I'm there.
Cute. Can it withstand this guy?
If I don't want Johnny to step foot into the sanctum, then he will not.
Cool. We'll call you back. Hangs up.
He's
astral
projecting.
So the hologram just closes and he's still standing there. And it's like,
Oh, shit. All right.
Yeah, I don't think that
Here's
exit
the play.
worked quite the way you wanted. Wait,
No.
hold on. We
No,
have
here's the play. Caster,
Strange is just watching.
you and your sister are going in. Plexa, get the girl out of there. Caster, make sure everyone gets out. You get out yourself. I'm setting the Quinjet for autopilot. We will run interference. Quinjet is going to take Molly to the sanctum.
I
We
don't
will rescue Addie.
don't just push me somewhere. I want to help.
Hey, Molly, you're helping by letting us help you, okay? Like, look, there's a lot of shit that I've been through, but I'm not about to trauma dump on you because that's really cringe. But
Kid.
let us help you. We always do this better as a team. We are your team.
Strange
either that-
vanishes.
It's either that or we risk you going in and not coming back out.
The thing inside of me can't let me die. If I die, it dies. The 3 of them, that's a new development today, because before there were only 2. It'll do anything it can to keep me.
You willing to risk that? It
Yeah,
takes
I
you
think-
over. We don't know what that means. You do understand that, right?
It can't take me over unless I let it, and I know what to do for that to happen, and I'm not letting that happen. I gave them nicknames, so it won't happen. I have to say his name out loud. That's why I keep referring to it as the demon thing.
What's this thing, Beetlejuice?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I just keep calling them by color because it's like the only thing I've got, honestly.
I feel like we are missing a bit of a bigger point here, which is that let's say we do an incredible, impossible job and we save this girl. Then what? It's not like Mollie doesn't have family. It's not like Mollie doesn't have other people that are going to be put in harm's way indefinitely until we either off this guy, convince him to back off, or give him what he wants.
Your call, kid.
I want to stay.
All right.
If I die and the contract's done, and then no one else gets hurt, and if I'm there and I help, then I know that I did at least something good, and I'll figure it out from there, I guess. Whether I like it or not, my world's upside down forever now. I don't get to just go back to college and pretend it didn't happen.
And that's when Monk's phone starts to ring.
You got Monk?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Listen, I don't want to be what I am to you folks, but I do have to let you know that I've got other matters to attend to, so I'm gonna give you till, let's say, 9 tonight.
That's very generous of you. That's a full business day.
What can I say? I'm considering that way, but if I don't get what I want, and it's just the first, I'll send you a location.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Hey, listen, while I got you on the horn here, I don't suppose that it would be within the terms of your binding agreement to accept the legally binding guarantee that this will be dealt with by some third party, huh?
I'm sorry, I have a habit of crossing my T's and dotting my I's when it comes to the son of the devil trying to bring hell on earth. I guess I'm
Listen,
just
and
old-fashioned that way.
I can respect you for that. I feel like that's probably a pretty big thing to make sure you got all your knots tied about. Send us the location, and I'll see if I can track Mollie down, huh?
Are we still lying to each other, Monk?
I would hope that we wouldn't be, my friend.
I think I need to make it clear to all 5 of you that when I said that Addie would be the first, I didn't just mean hers. I mean yours. The others in there with you. I will put fire to everyone that you know and that you love until you give me Blackheart.
Well, listen, I mean, your terms are pretty black and white. I feel like not a lot of room for negotiation. You've done a pretty good job of establishing what you want to see out of this situation. So
It was so rude when you hung up on me. Click.
this motherfucker. Oh. I think for a moment, I genuinely want to pull kind of everyone except Mollie aside, and I think if you'll afford me a beat to do that, I think Monk, as Mollie, listen. We're gonna make this happen. We have until 9 o'clock tonight to put a plan together and execute.
Okay.
The decision is ultimately gonna be yours. But after what we just heard, I need to make sure everybody on this team knows what they're getting themselves into. So if you don't mind stepping in the back for a second, I'd like to have a quick conversation with my crew.
Yeah, you got it.
And as Mollie steps out, Monk turns to everybody else and says, "We got some pretty heavy threats on our tail. And we are having a very serious conversation about going to war for what is apparently the literal Antichrist." Now, I know Mollie's a good kid. They got a great heart, and whatever the hell they're doing to keep this thing at bay is nothing short of supernatural. But Lovely, you just offered to let them walk into battle and let the son of the devil take over to try to save an innocent mortal hostage. Are we sure this is the right thing?
Look, Mollie didn't get to have a say in whatever that thing is inside of them. But what they do get to have a say in is where their life goes from here. We might not be able to save them. We might not be able to save their friend. We might not never get that damn thing out of them. But the one thing that we can give that kid is a fucking choice. It is their choice where their life goes from here. She wants to go in there. She's going in. And we will be there to back her up and defend her to the end. They want to run. I turn this jet around and we make a beeline for that sanctum.
The dash flashes, and you note that you've got a new directive coming directly from S.H.I.E.L.D.
I smack the button.
Are you looking at the directive?
Yep.
After receiving consultation from Doctor Strange, the order has been given to hand over Mollie Meadows to the Ghost Rider.
Well, looks like we're not qualifying for that pension. And I just wipe it off the screen.
Caster? Alexa?
Everyone deserves a shot, Monk.
Lux and her silence. There's just a flash in her eyes, and like on a comic panel, you just see a white picket fence, 2 parents, a boy, and Plexa just looks at her hands. You're all that I have. All 4 of you. 5 now, I guess. I'm willing to do anything to save you guys. And Mollie counts as that too. And quite frankly, fuck S.H.I.E.L.D.
That's what I like to hear. All right. Okay.
Caster looks over to Lovely.
Go sideways,
And
you get your
Monk.
sister out.
Yeah.
Heard?
Yeah. I'm gonna bring my A game. Don't judge me too hard.
There's an arm, uncharacteristically from Lovely, that goes around Caster's shoulders. And there's a kiss on his cheek. You do what you have to, and if you want to talk, I'm here. All right?
There's a gentle squeeze from Castor before he separates from Lovely and heads back into the equipment room on the Quinjet. He stands there for a moment and... Helen, let's get to work. And there is the slow form of the symbiote that is going over his clothing to form this leather jacket with a hood. He pulls a helmet on and pulls the hood over, and these sharp teeth shink, dig into the helmet. And the tendrils start, like, coming outside of him and grabbing guns off the wall and slipping into the darkness of the leather jacket.
So fucking cool. That's so fucking cool.
Much in the same
I can just
way.
hear the music.
Much in the same way Palexa gets a hug too, but it lasts longer.
I definitely do the little, like, Mom, I'm gonna be fine. This is hardly the most dangerous thing I've done. I love you.
Love you too, kid.
Hey, kid.
Yeah, Uncle Theo?
Did you still want to do the, like, try to flirt with him and see if you can distract him play, or are you thinking that's probably way too dangerous?
Look,
that is
he
too
might be a
dangerous.
ghostwriter, but he's still a Yeah, Mom. You know what? I almost fucked a guy who defied death.
I'm sorry.
No,
what?
the tear came in. And, oh my, look, I'll talk about it later. You can ground me later, but it's a whole other thing. But I know I've got the chutzpah, and I know even I minored, but he's still a flesh and blood guy at the end of the day. And
Okay,
besides,
that's it. That's enough. That's enough. All of you
has got
are
a
grounded.
plan.
All of you are grounded. Your brother's grounded. Mug, you're grounded too. Molly, you're grounded. All of you. Every single person on this plane.
Castor hears like he's grounded from around the corner, just sticks his helmeted head. I didn't even do anything.
I feel like this is a typical Agent Lovely response. I feel like Andrea just cannot handle when the kids get too adult because they are still her kids.
So funny.
It's that they are always going to be her kids. They're
her
always.
baby. You still remember those two toddlers you met in the lab?
Yeah, I still remember those two little kids that I did not want to have to take care of, but they are mine now, and I cannot separate the baby from who you are now, and I can't.
Lovely.
True
What?
mother.
Lovely.
What?
I'm gonna take the caddy and Molly, and we're gonna run a distraction. Alexa will probably never see him, and if he does, he'll be too thoroughly split off from his goal to pay much attention. We're not
And
gonna
if he's
let it
not,
get
I
going.
will split something else off of him. I swear to God.
Listen, you'd be entirely justified.
And that is when you start to hear remote control, remote access taken, and you feel the Quinjet beginning to head in a direction not of your choosing. At this moment, everything goes quiet. It stops again, and Molly, they return, and they say they're going to turn you in.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, don't I? Why don't you take a look at the screen?
God, that peace and quiet was real short-lived, wasn't it?
Oh, little baby witch has some power. We didn't see that coming.
I look at whatever screen they're pointing to.
You see the new directive to hand you over to the ghostwriter.
That doesn't mean they'll listen. It doesn't mean anything. It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm fine. They're gonna help save Addie, and they're gonna, I don't know, take me back to school or to Strange, or I don't know.
So eager to rely on their strength and not your own. It's really sad.
It's not my strength, it's your strength, bottled up Coke and Mentos in my soul waiting to be exploded out of me. That's not mine to have.
It can
and I
be
don't want it.
ours.
No, I don't want it.
Well, what do you want, Mollie Meadows?
To wake up from this awful nightmare that I have been living for 2 weeks.
Not an option.
God, how I wish it were.
So what? You just wallow in the back, playing the damsel in distress while a bunch of super spy rejects turn you in?
Forgive me, some of us haven't lived a millennia only to get our ass kicked and die and then go live in a 27-year-old. Some of us are doing this for the first time and need to figure some shit out.
You know not what you speak, mortal. Pardon.
Yeah. Such the gentleman.
I simply want to free humanity from the lie that it cocoons itself in.
What is that lie?
The lie of civility. How many atrocious things have you ever seen said with a smile? Wouldn't this world be better if people were just honest?
In a way they are. We already live in a dumpster fire. It's just that people can decode it, but they still say the bad shit to your face.
You know, in a world where chaos rules, there is no room for systems.
I will give you that. Most of ours are shit anyway.
So I'm simply trying to give humanity the chance to have the one thing it's never, ever really had.
You're simply trying to give yourself a vacation for the first time in 27 years since your being, whatever, got put inside of me, which I'm truly hoping was a wrong place, wrong time situation, and I'm choosing not to think about it more than that. But you don't want anything but things for yourself, just like a million other people in the world just want things for themselves. You just happen to have the whole son of the devil thing to go with it, which you think makes you more important or more powerful or something. You're just another man trying to tell me what to do, which I can't even tell you how much that pisses me the fuck off right now. And I only wanted to get your attention when I came back here because I wanted to let you know that I am choosing to put myself in this fight, and if anybody's going, it's going to be me, which means it's also going to be you.
So then I just let you die.
And you die with me? You want to do that? You want to waste all the time that you've put into whatever circus this is just so you don't actually ever get your way? Because if you think that I'm not willing to die for that, you're fucking stupid.
The cargo hatch of the Quinjet opens. I don't believe you. Prove it.
You want to try me? Is this really how we're going to go down? We're going to jump out of an airplane?
I dare you.
Oh, buddy. I just need you to remember something.
And what's that?
That when you don't get to go rule over all of hell, when however many millennia you've lived flash before your eyes as I'm getting ready to splat on the ground like a pancake, you could have prevented this. Because remember, I can fly when you let me.
When I let you. If I let you.
You ever want that chance?
Roll me an ego check, target number 16, and then after that we're going to go on break.
No,
Okay.
I don't have it.
And you'll find out what was rolled when we come back. We'll see you in, let's say, 10 minutes. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
No, no, that's not it.
Wait.
Nope. Ugh, this stupid device won't work whenever I want it to. You can see me now, huh? Don't be alarmed. I'm V, short for viewer. Different than the Watchers. Do not compare me to those bald-headed babies. Anyways, don't mind me. I was just trying to find the right channel to go view this poll list story about... No spoilers. Looks like the poll list hasn't come out for you yet. Let me let you in on a little secret. Go over to ko-fi.com/Noir Enigma and subscribe at the $10 tier. That way, you'll be able to get the poll list stories a week ahead of release. It also gets you a 10% discount to Noirville merch. So get over to ko-fi.com/Noir Enigma right now. All right. I gotta go before the editor catches me talking to you. So keep viewing whatever you're viewing here. All right. Bye.
And action. Thank you so much for joining us here. If you're seeing this, that means that you're just about to watch a Noirville production, which, oh my god, it means that we made it to the finish line. Or you might have stumbled onto this and you're wondering, what exactly is Noirville? Well, I can explain that one to you easy. Noirville is a ambitious series of interconnected stories that take place in our custom universe, or our custom Marvel universe, the 312. We have stories of villains, heroes, and everything in between, with 40 players all inhabiting the same world to tell one story. Phase 1 is what you're watching now, and it has been a tremendous undertaking with lots of lessons learned, and we, at this very moment, are planning for Phase 2. And in order for that to happen, we could use all the support that we can get. And so that's where you come in. If you like what you see here, or if you believe in this project, or if you just want to give us a chance to tell this story, I invite you to check out our coffee. We have a membership tier at many different levels that offer a lot of benefits and insights into the world of Noirville, so you can really delve deep into these stories that we're telling. Our membership tier starts at the $3 tier with a contributor. That will guarantee you a shout out on all Noirville projects. We'll shout you out on our socials, because really you're making this possible. The $10 level, we do offer a 10% off on all of our merch, as well as my Start Playing Games. So if you would like to join the world of Noirville, you can do just that. And I'll also be doing a monthly newsletter where I create NPCs for the TTRPGs Marvel Multiverse, Star Trek, as well as Dungeons and Dragons for you to put into your own games. You get all of this as well at the $15 tier, as well as access to our Discord, behind the scenes content, GM advice. I'll talk to you on a one-on-one base to give you some ideas for what you might want to implement at your own table, as well as everything else that was included before, and a 20% discount on all of our merch and Start Playing Games. And finally, we have the council member, which is the $20 a month tier, which includes everything below. It increases the discount to 20%, and it gets you a seat at a community game that we'll hold at the end of the month. That will have direct consequences into the world of Noirville. Starting at the $10 tier, you also get early access to Noirville content. We have an entire series called Pull List that you'll be able to see at minimum a week early before we drop it here on Althaven. It is stories that are in between episodes or introductions to other characters into the world of Noirville. So that's it. That's how you can support our endeavors. That's how you can give us a hand into knocking Phase 2 out of the park. We've got plans for this world, plans for this stories, and characters that we can't wait to introduce you to. So give us a watch. Let us know what you think. Comment below on all of our content to let us know what you like and what you don't like. And welcome to the world of Noirville. We're happy to have you. Thank you. That's it. I didn't really have anything else planned. Okay, bye. Hello, everybody. I hope that you enjoyed that allotted amount of time that we gave you for break. We are coming back, and when we last left off, well, Mollie had to make a roll. I do believe it was target number 16.
Mm-hmm.
They rolled a target number 13. So the cargo hatch of the Quinjet is open. They dared you to jump. What do you do?
You need me more than I need you. And I run and jump.
The moment you get ready to jump, you lose control of your body and you just stop and you fall on the cargo hatch, right on the edge of the door. And that's when everyone you come to, there's suddenly a depressurization of the Quinjet, and you see Mollie like just about to fall off of the Quinjet as it's making its way in a direction that you all did not program into it.
Just a super speed dash over and grabbing Mollie by the hands to lift them up and out of the open air.
Okay, go ahead and make me a resilience check. Target number is, we're gonna start at 8, but every time you use an instance of super speed, it will increase by 1.
Okay, non-combat. Did it go?
Nope, it hasn't gone yet.
There we go.
It is a 20, which means that for this, whenever you roll, it's a 20 and a fantastic success. Whenever you roll a fantastic success, not only will it not count for the increment of your injury, it will also reduce it. So that means that your next resilience check is going to be target number 7.
Caster places Mollie down gently.
Thanks. That's the maybe scariest and dumbest thing I've ever done, but I couldn't.
You shouldn't open up the hatch while the plane is in motion.
I didn't do that part, actually. That was my soulmates, I guess.
The visor flips up. Caster looks Mollie in the eye, addressing these soulmates. You shouldn't open the plane.
There is just a blur of Lovely running past this scene, heading towards the cockpit.
Lovely, I need you to make me a vigilance check. Target number 14.
While Lovely's rolling that, do we know where the jet's headed? Is it headed
15.
toward where we think Ghost Rider is?
It is heading towards I would say you would know. It's heading towards the nearest helicarrier.
Oh.
You know that the plan, because you are a by the book individual, is to detain all of you.
Yeah. Got it.
Yeah.
I rolled a 15.
Off into the distance, you see 2 other Quinjets.
Shit. I am going to get into the cockpit and try to take control back of the plane. Would my piloting have me know what wiring I need to rip out of this thing in order to disable this autopilot?
So there is a tag specifically for doing something like this, which is like inventor or like gadget person, which I don't think you have, which means that your piloting would be great if you had access to the flight systems. You do not have access to the flight systems. You've been locked out, so you can try to break the remote control via hacking, but that would be a... Let's see. Let me take a quick look at your character sheet. I do believe that would be a logic check 22.
God. Jeez,
with double trouble.
Yeah,
okay, so
Shouting.
other option is the Cadillac still being carried by this thing?
The Cadillac is in fact being carried by this thing.
Do we know if the Cadillac has autopilot?
That's a good question.
I am going to give this choice completely to Monk.
No.
Would Monk, 1, have allowed it, or 2, caught the email that requested him to bring it into the shop for an upgrade?
So I think oh, I gotta play this straight. If it was there when Monk inherited this vehicle, he would not know about it and would have no understanding of how it works.
Correct.
If he was somehow responsible for getting it to the shield technicians to get it installed, that never fucking happened.
It never fucking happened.
We did establish that you've literally never checked an email earlier in this very episode.
So the Cadillac literally has all of the high-tech features that it had when it was made.
Right.
And we discussed that this is like a 1970s. So it's got the classic 1970s
Great to
spy
firefight.
stuff.
Great to firefight. No internet access.
No internet access.
Lovely. Do you know how to drop the caddy from here?
Oh my god. You never check your email. Monk, you never check. Oh, you beautiful son of a. Everyone in the car now.
Get in the car, kids. We're going. Get in the car.
Disneyland.
There is a hatch on the bottom of the Quinjet that you see the top of the Cadillac maybe 5 feet below, so you got to do like a quick 5-foot jump, and then you're on the roof, and then you have to, while in midair, finagle yourself into the car. So this will be an agility check. I will say it was gonna be target number 14 with trouble.
Oh my god.
Can I say that I grab us all some parachute backpacks on the way out too?
That's fair. I'll give you that.
Okay. All right.
That's some mom care right there. That's like having tissues in your purse.
Yep.
You get
And
a
if I could
parachute, you
assist
get a parachute.
using my telekinetic abilities, I could lift Monk and just.
You know what? That if you do that, you don't have to do the roll.
We're all getting into the car.
I only have a +1 to agility. I don't think it's lost.
I was supposed to say,
Is
I
your
have a
back bad?
+0, so you're still doing better than me.
I think I also have. I think one of my traits is out of shape, so I really, I don't
So
think
that
this
would
is
be
gonna
triple.
go well.
That would be triple.
I don't think this is gonna go well.
No. Just for my own curiosity, could you roll?
Triple trouble?
Of course I can.
It doesn't count.
Of course I can.
It
We'll
doesn't
see how bad
count.
it gets anyway.
All right, hold on.
What fate did we avoid?
Triple trouble. Trouble's on the highest die, right?
Yes.
Oh.
Once.
Okay, 14 again.
2.
Down to
that's
12.
what you
To
died.
12.
10.
Yeah, that's
10.
Back to 10.
you
Oh,
hit it, but then that triple trouble really fucked you.
Yeah,
He
let's
dropped
not.
it to 10. Okay,
Let's not.
so collectively paint this picture for me. There are 2 Quinjets making their way to your Quinjet extraordinarily quickly. You all decide to scramble to get into the caddy. Paluxa, you are going to telekinesis the ancient monk into the caddy. What's going on next?
I'm definitely second in the car. Like, it's Castor, me, Molly, Lovely yanking us in. I know. Molly, how would like you be reacting into getting in? Maybe you're like last or whatever, along with Monk.
I am last because I am still trying to collect myself after I almost jumped out of a plane to prove something to the demon inside of me. I like have my bag of stuff that's probably like spilled on the ground at this point. I'm like getting stuff together and then realize what you all are doing because I'm like, why is everyone running around? Because I wasn't privy to the whole thing of, hey, 2 Quinjets are coming to get us, and I'm still sort of in shock. So as I'm grabbing things, I think I just see you all start to run, and I'm like, oh shit, I should run.
I think there's that mom grab again
mess.
on you.
Yeah.
As
That's
like
what
I
is
toss
needed.
the backpacks to the other 3 because they know what to do with these things. And then I just say arms up, and like a parent getting their kid ready like in a life jacket. I suit you into this, and I'm pulling straps, and then I'm tugging you along by like the straps towards this car. Hope you're not scared hope you're not scared of heights.
What about you, Uncle Theo?
I just almost jumped out of a plane. Oh, that one's tight. God. And then you just pull.
While this is happening with you 2 in the Quinjet, you do hear that the communications is. You do hear that someone is trying to communicate with this Quinjet.
Can Castor sync it to his personal real quick?
Absolutely. Rainbow Dash, please stand down. We have eyes on you getting into a car. about 7,000 feet in the air. Exactly what do you think that you're doing?
To everyone in the car, you see Castor reaching underneath the driver's seat, rummage around a little bit, and pull out a banner bar. He opens it and starts like mashing the wrapper against his helmet. Can't hear you, sorry. Click.
Okay.
Oh,
That's my boy.
Good world building.
There's just like a flashback scene of like Lovely doing that and Castor picking it up as a kid.
That's so funny.
So, what are we doing? I'm not gonna make you all roll for getting in the car. Between having people already in the car and the TK, you're able to get in. You do see the other quick jets. They're literally a minute or two away from you.
I think we're just dropping the car. How many times a day can you bubble, Alexa?
I've got as much as I've got will, and I'm full up. I haven't used any psychic abilities yet.
Yeah.
So like once like you're like hesitating to get into the car, I've kind of unceremoniously grabbed you both around the waist, sat you in. Sorry about that. Helen got really impatient. What's up, Uncle Theo?
Yeah, no, I think we're good. I'm gonna drop us. Can you make sure we don't die?
Oh, I thought this car had rockets. Yeah, I can do that. I can bubble us.
Fantastic. I think that's the plan. I think as soon as everybody's in the car, Theo is just turning over the engine, punching like a button in the roof, right? Like one of the it's right next to like one of the fucking cab lights.
Like the Men in Black big red button.
Monk, wait for my signal.
Okay, they are buzzing by. They're getting close.
I'm gonna wait until we go into it, like fly through a cloud.
Okay.
So they'll lose visual on us.
Okay.
And then I am going to use my static illusion to create another car.
That's very good.
Visual only illusion in line of sight within 50 spaces. The illusion can be anything up to 3 sizes larger than the character, but it must be static. The character breaks concentration if they move beyond 50 spaces from the illusion or lose line of sight of it.
So that's gonna be like 2 seconds. We're gonna get 2 seconds of static illusion.
I'm hoping that there will be enough visual interference that they, 1, won't see us drop, and 2, won't realize in time that we have dropped, that they'll
also
know where to look.
Right, it buys its trajectory, right? Like
Yeah.
it changes, 100%.
That's brilliant. Okay.
Really good.
Okay. Okay, so you see a nice big fluffy cloud. You punch your way through it. What's the word?
Drop.
Yep.
Lovely is not creative.
And just like that, you're all free falling 7,000 feet in the air in a 1970s Cadillac hoopty. And while you're in cloud cover, you hear which is the sound of 2 quick jets zipping right over you, still chasing Rainbow Dash. And there's just the feeling of the car rocking and everything looking so small below you, but getting bigger by the second.
All right, kid. Anytime you want to put a bubble on us, I think that's probably not a bad idea.
Flux has just got both hands on her head. She's focusing. And then just the free fall suddenly becomes still. A veil of pink surrounds the car. And just like Glinda in The Wizard of Oz, our descent slows.
And then you hear as a agent lands on top of your bubble. Black mask, military gear. Castor, you recognize this. You recognize this kit as the kit for wet work. This person is not coming to negotiate.
Castor puts a hand on Lovely's shoulder and gives it a squeeze before he leans down and pulls a knife from his boot and starts rolling the Cadillac window down. And he's gonna make his way to the roof.
Okay.
While Caster's doing that, I want to try the mind link thing again with the animals and just find the nearest, like, bird that
Flock
I can.
of geese.
Yeah, I basically just want to find the nearest bird that I can and try to get it the instruction of find the pink bubble, harm the guy in the suit, protect the one in the helmet.
Roll me an ego check, target number 13.
Is that one I roll or one you roll?
That's gonna be one you roll.
Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I was really hoping you would roll it. Ego check, is that what you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's try it. It's an 11! Oh.
Karma. You got karma.
Oh, I've got karma. Yeah, I'll do that again.
Okay.
Yeah, screw it. That's a 14. That's a
With the
fantastic.
fantastic.
Yes.
You all see Molly's eyes go pitch black. Molly, you are still in control, but you feel all of that power. All of it. You could tear this car apart if you wanted. You could jump out and land on your 2 feet and be just hunky-dory. Why just stop at commanding birds? Why not hop on top of the car and rip that man apart yourself?
We're doing things the right way. 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 Just get the birds. Just get the birds. Just get the birds. And you, whoever's sitting beside me, can hear me say that over and over and over again, while I am literally looking through the sky trying to find whatever birds that I can and give not only that order, but can I do a little bit extra with a fantastic success? Would you?
Sure. What would you like to do with your fantastic success?
Okay, so along with that order to some birds, I'd also like to give a different bird another set of orders.
Okay.
That goes University of Chicago, the apartment building on the corner, apartment 410, peck at the windows until they break, flood the room with as many of you as humanly possible. Do not harm the girl, but get the man out of the room.
Okay. So, I'm going to say it's going to be 3 rounds before you know what happens. Caster, I need you to make me a initiative check. As you get onto the car, you see the shield agent, tossing his knife back and forth. I read about you.
Caster holds his knife out in front of him in a challenge. Wet work 0032.
Wet work 00068.
I have edge on initiative checks, so it's a 21 for Caster.
He only rolled an 8.
Could I have gotten something in just before this all went sideways?
Yeah.
As he lands on the roof, I would love to have just turned around and been like, kids, you want to do something about this? And use focus fire. I get to pick a target, and then all of my allies get edge on all of their actions taken against that target for 10 rounds.
Oh, we love to see it.
Hey, Noir, how does quadruple edge work?
Yeah, Noir, how does quadruple edge work?
It maxes out at triple edge, unfortunately.
Okay.
But that does mean that Molly, you get edge on your ego check with the potential to turn this into a 616 fantastic success.
I would love to take that chance. Let's see what happens. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. I can get rid of that. Well, I can get rid of that
It has to be the lowest number, so you would be getting rid of the 1.
Yeah, and it'd be 3 6s, right? Well, 2 6s and a marvelous success.
So-
If it happens.
So yeah, what you want is 6M6. Unfortunately, you got 6M2,
No.
so nothing changes there.
Aw.
Um,
That's okay. You cried. I'm
Cass-
so happy with it.
You are up first as you are fighting on a falling car 7,000 feet in the air. Jesus. I am going to say everything is going to have trouble because of the environment, but because Monk focus fired, that nulls out the trouble from the environment. However, the shield network agent does not have that luxury.
Well, I only need to keep him entertained for 3 rounds, so I have this power.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Blazing Fast Fist, meaning that you get edge on all of your melee attacks.
Oh man.
All right, well, Caster moves first. He steps forward, and I imagine the initial exchange is knife swipe, knife swipe, knife swipe, and the agent also like parries, and it's just hands flurrying as the knives are like just
Yeah, this is some real Jason Bourne
singing.
shit.
But Caster might get a lucky hit in with this. Edge. Edge. 23 for 51.
Do you have the hero tag?
I do. Can I make this at non-lethal? There is an action for it, or a ruling for that.
Yeah, I'll let you make this non-lethal. Tell me what this looks like.
I'm so sorry, Monk, but I really want to do this for comedic effect. It is... Everyone hears just ching, 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 ching as the blades are ricocheting off each other. Caster gets in, punches him in the gut once, and takes all the air out. Then a palm goes to the back of his head, and his head goes through the top of the Cadillac.
God. You good?
That guy
Caster-
isn't.
You good?
Peachy keen.
Okay.
What do you do with the unconscious body?
I don't
I've got
have
an
the
idea.
I was about to say my birds can carry it away if you want.
Fluxa's got like one hand on her head, and she's got the other, and she's going to make a bubble around the agent and just send him back down to Earth in his own little bubble.
Okay, that's...
Put him down gently, kid.
I know. I have such a migraine later. I'm better like I want all the drinks. And just lift him up very gently, very Glinda-esque. And just he floats down to Earth in the middle of some park.
In the car.
Okay. Caster, I would need you to make me a fucking
Resilience.
vigilance check.
Oh, vigilance. Okay. Non-combat.
Oh yeah, the combat's over. You knocked that guy out clean. He had 30 hit points.
Oh, damn.
He was just a guy.
They're definitely not sending their A team after us.
I'm gonna use karma to reroll that.
Okay. Target number's gonna be, what did I say? What, 16?
Yeah, 16. Nah. Not
Okay. Cool. That means they're gonna get double edge on this. Where did I put? There we go. No. Come on, I just had you. There we go. All right. And then the second one. Caster, what is your agility defense?
It is a 16.
As soon as the guy in the bubble gets taken away, you just hear And you're able to tell me how you dodge out of the way of the first volley.
It's like a twinge in the back of his head. Helen is warning him something. He whips around and pulls his hand up, and there is this slime that appears. The symbiote becomes a shield in front of him, and it's impacting against it, and the bullets just drop to the hood of the car.
As soon as you turn to deal with one bit of gunfire, boots land on the car right behind you, and while you're defending one front, the person behind you places a gun directly on your back. And it's just like they're trying to saw you in half with this automatic gun for 41 points of damage.
Yup. Yup.
Now would be a good time for everybody to roll initiative.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my kid.
Hey, guess where my birds are getting rerouted to carry that guy away?
There are 2 of them, just letting you know.
That's fine. It takes 274 swallows to carry a man away, by the way. I looked it up.
Is that African or European?
Did not specify.
They
It
could
only
carry him
takes
between them.
3
What's
eagles to
implied?
carry a child, though. So, like, I don't know, 6 to carry an adult?
I'm sorry, but from what I hear about Alaska, it only takes 1 eagle.
Okay. So I'm gonna call
you
out
have
your.
to roll my initiative. I forgot.
No, you're using your regular.
Oh, I'm using my regular one. Okay, this is not gonna go well then.
No, we're screwed.
I liked my initiative better when Noir rolled it.
I'm gonna call out your name. You're gonna give me your initiative. We're gonna start with Caster.
That was a 21.
Jeez, lovely.
9.
Oh, sorry. Did you want me to reroll?
Oh no, you're good with where you were. Monk.
16.
Alexa.
16.
And Molly.
16.
The in the car contingent.
Yeah.
I love it. Okay, so we're going to be starting. Oh, the second guy has to make one. Okay, now we're fucking talking.
I don't like the sound of that, bro.
All right, so Caster, you get to go first. You hear footsteps as there's one person on the hood and one person on the trunk, and you're standing on the roof.
Okay.
They are much better armed and equipped than the first guy.
I don't want to do any firing in here because I don't know if the bubble reflects bullets, so it's all melee for now. Oh.
Bubble can take 30 damage. Just saying.
The guy that was behind Caster emptying whatever weapon they are, Caster had fetal positioned onto the ground so that the symbiote could spread outward and absorb most of the bullets. He whips a leg out and tries to swipe at this agent to trip them. So that will be an attack.
Target defense number is going to be 15. That's what you have to beat. And there's 4 rounds until car hits ground. I rolled 2 d8s and 4 was the number. There's only going to be 1 more round until birds come.
Sweet.
16 for 60.
Yeah, that'll do. And is this hood or trunk?
This is Hood Guy. As Caster swipes at this guy's leg, he uses the momentum to push himself up. I have Lightning Hands, which gives me a second attack, and I'm going to hit the guy in the back on the trunk.
Okay.
This is oh, wait. 21 for 42.
Yeah, that'll fucking do it.
What this looks like is instead of going to attack the guy, Caster reaches through Monk's driver's side window and pulls the trunk lever up, and it gets the guy to like buckle a little bit before Caster super speed uppercuts him in the jaw.
Oh my god. Okay. That's not great for them. Cool. It's Trunk Baddie's turn. Yeah, he's gonna melee you, but it's not gonna be combat. What's your melee defense?
16? Oh, it has trouble. Because of my blur ability.
Okay. So that's one trouble. The second trouble, he stays at a 22. You see he moves with the punch that you threw, grabs you by the chest, spins around to your back, and says, we'll deal with you later. Pulls the cord, and you see your parachute opens up and
Wait, would he stay within the bubble?
Would I take a shit ton of damage from hitting the top of the bubble?
Take a shit.
Let me. So, what power did you use specifically, Alexa?
Telekinetic barrier. I'll put that in chat.
Barrier. It's a line. So it means that you've got the barrier on the bottom of the
underside.
car.
Oh, on the bottom of the car.
Yeah.
Got it.
So
You're just gone.
That's right.
that is going to bring us to the 16s. Monk, Alexa, and Mollie. You all hear the fight's going well for a second, and then there's the sound of a parachute, and if you look out the window, you just see Caster shunted into the air, like almost immediately 20 plus feet.
Does it make a difference that mine was a fantastic success? Does that mean I go first out of the 16s, or?
Oh, that means that I owe you a bonus action,
Sweet.
a bonus round. So
Cool.
you're gonna get to go first, and then you get to go again.
Okay. I only had one part of a plan put together. I didn't expect that conversation to go that well. I see everything that's going on, and I'm like, yeah, fuck it. And I climb out the window and join Caster on the top of the car.
Oh, Caster is not on the top of the car.
Oh, well,
anymore.
now Caster's like
It's-
up, but
Yeah, it's
feel
just you standing in between these two, and you can kind of tell that's you've given them the goat. You've given them what they've wanted.
that's fine.
What would you like to? That was just your movement action.
Yeah.
What would you like to do once you're on top of the roof?
I want to grab one of them.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to put him in a headlock, and then I'm gonna punch and attempt to use my super strength to essentially pop his head like a water balloon.
Okay, so grabbing is one action. So
That's
go
fine.
ahead and make your grab. Target number is 15.
15? What do I roll for that?
You're
Melee?
just gonna roll your melee non-combat.
Oh, that's rough.
Mm-hmm. A 10. So you go to grab them, they just expertly get out of the hold and push you aside. Make me an agility check, target number 14, to not get knocked off of the car.
Oh, this is going so well. I was so excited. and here we are.
That's a 13, but it's a fantastic failure.
Okay.
So I'm going to say you slip off the car and you grab hold of the first thing that you can, which is one of the guy's legs, and he goes slipping off too. So he's holding on, and you're both dangling on the side of the car. It is your second turn.
How hard would it be for me to hold on and punch this guy in the face?
I don't know.
What would you make me roll? That's the better question, because you just asked for my 2 worst skills,
I
and
would
Demon
ask
Boy's
you
not
to.
helping me.
I would ask you to roll a melee, but this would be at double trouble. But you do hear a voice in your head that chimes in. So how's it going?
You want me to
Like,
die,
in fa-
fuckface?
In fact, you see yourself standing on the roof, above this guy who's like holding on for dear life.
You want to die, fuckface?
I don't think that you've got it in you to let yourself die. I think you'll say my name before you hit the ground.
Oh, you're hilarious.
Let's see.
Oh, I fucking hate this bastard. What do I do? Oh, he's not gonna let me fly. Shit. How'd I get out of the damn car? I'm gonna go with. Oh, what's the trunk like on this thing? It's old. Yeah?
Yeah, but there's somebody standing on it at the moment.
Didn't I just knock that guy off with me? Isn't he also holding onto the back of the car?
Yes, it's Hood guy that is still standing.
Yeah. I'm gonna yell for Monk to pop the trunk. There should be a button on the inside, yeah, that releases it.
Yeah, but I don't think it's strong enough to knock anybody off. Like if somebody's standing on it, it'll hold.
But Hood guy is standing, right? And I'm hanging on the back? Is that what's happened? Or am I hanging on the front?
So you're hanging onto the leg of somebody that's holding onto the roof.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought he slipped off with me. I thought that's what you
Oh
said.
no, he
Never
did,
mind.
but he's as because you remember
You're off the side, not the back.
You're all
Oh,
falling, so
got
he
it.
grabbed onto the
Damn.
first thing he could.
That was. I was gonna check it back. I am so mad. I have 2 actions right now. I would have a minute to figure out how to get myself off the car.
You can pass your turn.
I was gonna say, do you want to pass your turn down the line? Because I actually have a thought as to what I could do.
Yeah,
here.
I'm gonna pass that extra turn for a minute, and I'll take it after some people do their thing. Because the only other idea that I have is another round of "you need me more than I need you" and let him go.
I'd like to remind you, you also have a parachute bag.
Yeah,
I
you do.
do. And also, there's a whole. How big is the force field underneath the car?
It's probably just protecting the car.
It's just protecting.
Yeah, just protecting the car.
I was
The
also
car is
thinking-
2 spaces. That's the big space my
I was-
barrier.
I was gonna see if I could slide underneath the car, like in the space between the wheels on the underneath, because
mean,
it has to be like a solid thing.
So the way I pictured it, it was just like there's ground for the tires.
Oh, okay. Because I pictured it as one sheet, like a piece of road almost. Okay, got it. Yeah, no. Patrick, you figure this out. It's not me.
Noir, the guy who's holding on to the roof, is he closer to the front or the back?
I'll
window?
say he's closer to the rear passenger side.
Rear passenger side. Okay. That is the worst possible place for him to be for me right now. Shit. Okay. Well, there goes my plan.
Is there any way we can retcon it? Because I find the image of Monk rolling down his window to punch the guy in the face next to the driver's side real fucking
That
funny.
is
Yeah,
a
that's
slightly
real
different
fucking
idea, but
funny.
that's basically what I was gonna.
You know what? That sounds like a
80%
great karma spin.
Yeah.
Oh, how do I? What is that?
You just spin the karma, and now he's gonna be on whatever
Oh
side
fuck
you
yeah, 100%. Yeah. How much karma do I need to spend?
Oh, it's just one. I'll give it to you.
Done. He is in fact hanging just sort of behind the driver's side window. Monk rolls this window down, and I think genuinely everyone in the car thinks that he's gonna try to punch this dude in the face, and he actually reaches into his coat and is gonna pull out a gun.
Dad, no!
This is
What gun do you have, Monk?
So Monk has the mechanical ability Special Weapon, which lists among its examples Mjolnir and Captain America's shield.
Theo Monk's gun.
This gun is a 1947 Holt Official Police 6-shooter revolver.
I love
Good
it.
choice.
Monk found this when he was riding the pawn shop desks for 20 years in the Chicago Police Department. He has no idea why this gun is important. He reaches out of the window, levels the hammer right next to the guy's ear, and is gonna fire. I'm trying to stun him for a round.
So let me ask you a question. Is this the first time you fired this gun?
I don't think it's the first time I fired the gun ever, but it's absolutely the first time I fired the gun like under duress, right? Like it's the first time. I think I've probably like put a blank in just to see if it works, kind of a situation. But this is probably the first time I've ever like meaningfully shot a live round out of this thing.
Okay, so you pull the trigger, the hammer goes back, the cylinder spins, BAM! I'm gonna make him roll a resilience check to see if he can withstand this. I'm gonna set it at target number, like it's a hand cannon at ear level. I'm gonna say that's target. That's gonna be a 20.
Okay. Seems fair to me.
And I'm gonna give him trouble because he can't like ear muff himself.
Yeah,
He's
sure,
hanging on
sure,
for dear
sure.
life. Okay.
Interesting.
You have edge, right, for the targeting thing, or was that just for us?
Oh, that's also gone because it was just that
because
one
the
target
guy.
that we got rid of. So,
Okay.
yeah.
He
I'm
does
also
have
rolling
double
here.
trouble. So that turns that fantastic failures of 16 to just a regular ass 11, and he just and Molly, you and this shield agent are free falling. And
Now let's see if Demon Boy does anything.
Pluxa, it is your turn.
Look, I've been focusing on keeping this car afloat, but the moment I hear, see Mollie go down, this agent fall off the side, I, break out of my trance, climb over Theo's lap, and lean through the window, and do telekinetic grab to grab Mollie.
Molly, what is your agility defense?
Good.
I think it's like 10.
10.
Okay, mine's only slightly better. It's a 12.
Oh no, you need to roll to catch. So that's going to be an
You have to get higher than
an agility non-combat with trouble. I'm gonna say double trouble. 1, they're free falling. 2, they're free falling while being grabbed by a shield agent.
As you're doing
Okay,
that,
I've got
I just
I've got
look
edge
up
from
to the
Monk.
open sky and go, "Last chance, fucker. If you want me alive, you better do something about it."
We'll see.
I'm here to antagonize the demon inside me all day, every day.
In public?
Agility, non-combat. That's an 8. A 19. Can I use the edge that Monk gave me on that 8?
Wait, where did this second roll come from?
Oh, you said double trouble.
We can rock with the second one. I'll let you keep the 19.
Oh, thank you. That was so polite.
Well, actually, nah, fuck you. We're gonna stick with it.
Yes, when the DM says fuck you.
So that will be with double trouble. So the trouble will be on the 3. The shot's at 1, and then the second trouble will be on the 2. It stays at 2. So you reach to grab them, and just by the time you're cognizant of what's happening, they are out of reach.
God damn it. God damn it.
On your second turn, Molly, the wind is just whipping past your ear. If this guy is grabbing you, he can't do that yet. It's your turn. What would you like to do on your turn? He is still. No, you're grabbing him, so you can let him go and be
Yeah.
on your own.
Yeah, I just let him go.
Okay.
Yeah, screw that.
And so now you're just free falling. What would you like to do?
If this is how I go, this is how I go. I'm gonna attempt
Mm-hmm.
to like right myself so that way if fuckface changes his mind in the last second, I'm good to fly back up to the car, but I have no faith that Demon Boy is gonna do anything about this. So
Okay. Roll me a vigilance check.
I'll give it a shot, but I don't think I
Target
got it.
number is going to be 13.
Ah!
Okay, so that's a 15.
Uh,
You look off into the distance and you see a mass of darkness coming in your direction.
my birds.
And then you look to the ground and you see what appears to be burning snakes moving their way at you incredibly quickly. But then you get a better look and you see that those aren't snakes, those are chains. And
Oh no.
looking past them, you see what appears to be a motorcycle flying towards you.
I look up at my flock of birds and go, change of plans, back to the car, please.
And that is going to bring us to... Oh, Hood Baddie. Hood Baddie. Yes, Hood Baddie is still on the hood.
As his round starts,
Mhm.
Wait, what about me?
You rolled a 9.
Okay.
yeah, I have reactions.
We're on 12 right now, so you're going to be next.
I'm
Oh no, that's the wrong one.
the most impatient in combat.
I'm so sorry. I'm the same way.
Oh, I should have did that last turn. Okay, never mind.
Hood Baddie has a choice. Eliminate a threat, potentially eliminate many threats, or chase mission objective. I want to roll a d4. One main threat, mini threat, objective, dealer's choice.
2.
Many threats. Okay. Alrighty. That is going to be... Yeah, he is going to... Alright, yeah. You see him on the hood. He's looking at all of you. Then you just hear him walk onto the ceiling. Put something on the ceiling. You hear doot, 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 and then you just hear as he opens his parachute.
As he started to move, my kill zone activated.
Kill zone?
The character makes a range attack on any enemy that moves within sight as a reaction.
Okay. Now here's the deal.
Hmm.
If you miss, there is a percentage chance that you hit the explosives he just put on the car. And I
make a
am
good
going
point.
to I am going to give you
Trouble
a
on
lot
it.
of trouble for this one.
You know what? Can I take that back?
Okay, yeah,
What
you
if you
can.
just didn't, actually?
What if I take it back and instead I aim at the explosive? That's a joke. Please
Okay,
move.
Okay.
I was about to be
Oh
like,
dear God. I was like, what are you,
in
what
that
plan do you
case,
have?
It is Lovely who's next. Lovely, you hear the beeping. I would say that you are familiar enough with Shield standard issue gadgetry to know that this is a incredibly powerful and potent explosive that will destroy the car and everybody in it.
I just had this thing fucking fixed. Just had this thing fucking
The
fixed.
kids just washed this last week for their allowance.
What would you like to do?
Lovely says, everybody out. Red cords for the shoot. And she is going to hit the release on the back of her seat and go out, because I'm picturing that Lovely's in the passenger seat and Castor was like in the back behind her. Go out the window that Castor opened and kick off and just missile dives for where Mollie is.
Okay. So, I'm just gonna say that's only gonna be your movement. You still have an action.
Let's see.
I've always wanted to have sky battles, and this is my second sky battle in a row, and I'm really loving it.
Can I see Mollie and what's coming for them?
Roll me a vigilance check, target number 14 with trouble.
Oh
No.
boy.
In the midst of everything that's happening, it's just too chaotic right now.
Okay. Then I will use Sense Supernatural. So 200 spaces.
There are supernatural chains making their way to Mollie. There's a man on a supernatural bike that is very supernatural as well. Mollie is also pinging supernatural.
You can't see shit. You can see everything.
You see the whole thing, like everything is fucked. You realize exactly how out of hand this is getting.
I am going to just try and do my best to direct my body towards Mollie, because I don't know if this kid knows how to use the parachute that I have strapped to them.
I'm gonna be so honest with you. Mollie has forgotten about the parachute and is counting on the birds. Like there is
Yeah,
no...
you're not trained for this. You're
no,
not trained for this.
not at all. Panic.
But yes, that's me, I think.
Roll me I think this will be an agility check. Yeah, roll me an agility check, target number 12 with trouble, to see if you put yourself on the precise trajectory to collide with Mollie.
Ready? It's an 18 and a fantastic
18
success.
and a fantastic success. You tell me what this looks like.
I think Lovely goes into free fall and is panicking because I just promised this kid that they'd be safe. This young 20-something, their life is fucked up right now. And I promised them that we would be there, we would help. They are not prepared for this. So going in full mom mode, I am honing in on who needs the most help. I know Castor and Pluxa can take care of themselves. They got this. They're probably the strongest out of all of us. Monk is with Pluxa, so Monk's fine. And there's just this moment where I'm looking frantically around, and Agent Lovely just breathes in for a moment and has that superhero moment of clarity, and their powers reach out, and there's just this burst of blue magic that comes from them that hones in on where Mollie is, and like snapping towards a beacon, their body just heads for Mollie.
Perfect. All right. And with that, we hit the top of the round again. And that we're going to start with Caster. You're now, like, I want to say, you went from 30 to now 60 feet away from everybody as they continue to fall and you continue to float. What would you like to do?
The knife has been dropped from Caster's hands. He is now a walking armory. From underneath the leather jacket, he pulls out 2 wakazashis, flips them upward, and severs the strings above his parachute.
This is some fucking comic book shit. Let's go.
He lets... Can he see Ghost Rider?
Make me a vigilance check. Target number for you this high up will be I want to say 16 with double trouble.
Okay. Oh,
that's a 21.
Buddy. Don't.
That's
16.
A 16. One more.
It's a 16.
And it stayed a 16. You cut the ropes of your parachute, and you look down, and you can see a motorcycle riding on air towards Mollie.
The wakazashis are let go as he flips backwards into a free fall forward, targeting Ghost Rider. He's going to missile down towards them, rear back a fist, and then use Speed Blast to both slow himself down and attack Ghost Rider.
Okay, let's fucking go! I now officially have to roll Ghost Rider's initiative in this. Y'all, I knew this was the battle I wanted. I did not think it was gonna go like this, and I'm so damn happy.
If I fantastic, I knock him off his bike. Ooh, he goes after me. Oh, no.
He does.
Well, hope this works. I have... Oh, what am I hitting?
Oh no, he does get initiative. Oh, he does get edge on his initiative.
Okay.
Did he really roll a 666?
Is that
for
something?
his initiative? Bro.
I think he might just win. I think that might be
He got
his
it
win
again?
condition. What the fuck?
Ghost Rider with a 666.
What the fuck?
Fucking metal.
Or you better be pupping some fucking hardcore metal behind this scene.
Oh my god, bro. This is sick.
Oh, that's also on the lower end of my damage scale.
Okay, so who are you attacking? You're attacking
Ghost Rider with my Speed Blast.
Okie dokie. The target number that you're gonna need to hit will be 17.
It is, but I wanna fish for that fantastic, so I'm gonna spend a karma.
Okay.
12, which
fight
is
buzz
worse.
Yeah, I hear the buzz too. There we go, we're good.
Yeah.
I think it might be my mouse running on his wheel, honestly. Because he'll
Generating
run on it. He
electricity.
makes a little poop maraca.
That's funny.
Yeah, I just looked at me. Stop.
I have a second attack, which I'm gonna fire off again, another Speed Blast.
Okie dokie.
Ooh. 18, I'm not gonna reroll that one.
So
51.
for your first attack, you really can only... That's wild. Let me see 1 second. Alright, so for your first attack, that's really booty. The speed blast comes, and the chains deviate from aiming at Mollie and literally wrap around the blast and attempt to snuff it out. With his elemental protection, it snuffs out 30 points of the damage, so he will take the remaining 12. And then he will use his second reaction to do the same to the second one. So the two chains are essentially eating your attacks.
And as we have interact actions, right?
Interact action? What do you mean?
I'm gonna pull the emergency chute on my parachute because parachutes always come with two.
That is true. Okay, so that is not a bad amount of damage for the first volley.
Boy howdy, is it gonna be time?
And that is going to bring us to the baddie that is free falling after being let go by Mollie. Yeah, he's just kind of out of the picture. He's gonna float to the ground. It is Ghost Rider's turn, and he's only got eyes for he's only got eyes for you.
Must be nice.
He's going to summon his hell chains and do an ego attack on Mollie. He will have to hit Mollie's actual ego score.
Oh, I don't know what that is. Feel free to share with the class, though.
Oh, he does. And it's a fantastic success. You all see more chains appear almost out of nowhere and immediately wrap Mollie up and yank them to the bike.
I have a question, mechanical question. In Marvel, would this be grabbed, or could this reasonably be considered stuck?
This is grabbed.
Cool. Okay, then I don't have anything.
All right.
Thank
And that
you for the attempt to help, though, because things aren't looking good.
let's see. And on a fantastic success, the target is grabbed and paralyzed. If a target is grabbed by Hellfire chains, on each subsequent round, the character can make an ego check against the target's resilience defense to inflict health and regular focus damage. Okay, so he just grabbed you here. And you hear 3 versions of your voice screaming out as you can tell the fire is burning the black heart inside you.
You went under your prison so bad, you could maybe help a little bit.
I need you to say yes.
Not fucking happening.
That is going to bring us to the 16s. That's gonna be Mollie, Buck, and Flexa.
I got an idea. So I'm gonna parachute out. Mom said get out of the car. Is he still on that bike?
He's on the bike, yeah.
Wouldn't it be such a terrible shame if someone kinetically grabbed his wheels?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, I'm parachuting, I'm floating. Oh, no, that's not good. Yeah, I'll go for it. Let me make a roll.
All right, target number is going to be for this, it's going to be 17. I'm gonna give it his melee defense.
Oh boy. Okay. Here goes. Logic roll. Combat roll, yes? Or just regular?
This will be regular.
Gotcha. Okay, come on. Come on. Come on. Please.
You have control of the bike. You got your TK on the wheel.
The way this looks is I'm parachuting down. I just get that little symbiote ping, like the other half of us is in trouble. I see Castor. I see Mollie just free falling. This horrible bike. Oh, he's kind of cute actually, but no, they're hurting my friends. I see the wheels and we hyper focus. There's that predator vision. And this bright pink tendril just reaches out, stops the wheel, and flips the bike upside down. No, not flips the bike upside. Let me scratch that. Rips the wheel out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you do. You do notice it stays in position. In fact, it tilts a little bit like it's doing a wheelie in the air.
Oh, this fucker. Of course he can do a wheelie.
It's Ghost Rider's bike, man. Like,
Please don't give him a little difficulty.
oh no, he's gonna get trouble for you're absolutely gonna get rewarded for this. 1 second. Okay. Awesome. And so with that, is there anything else you'd like to do?
That's all my actions. I'm just gonna keep parachuting.
Rock and roll. That brings us to either Monk or Mollie.
Mallory, you're muted.
I think they
that might
talked
be
to their roommate.
Okay.
It was very. I don't know if you can hear him, but Henry's lost his mind upstairs.
I see.
I was trying to remind him that I'm home because my roommate's not, and I think he thinks he's alone.
Oh, Henry.
Yeah, bless his heart. The ADHD in this dog, which I didn't even know dogs could have until I had Henry. I'm happy to give it a shot. I'm supposed to make an ego check at the top of my turn, yeah?
You are
What was
to
it
make.
get out of this?
You can attempt to break out. The character can make an ego check against the target's resilience to inflict. Oh no, that's if they want to. If he wants to hurt you. If you
Okay.
want to escape, you have to make a melee check. Target number 20.
Any chance I can use my super strength and have demons A, B, or C roll instead?
Everything goes still for a moment. We need to hash this out now.
Oh, you're choosing to do this while I'm in the sky in chains. I'm so glad we could start having this conversation, when we're
Shut
not
up!
probably on the ground.
We are going to die, you insolent, petulant mortal. So, I propose a challenge of wills. Something, so we can finally be done with this cursed game of tug of war, so that I can finally claim my prize and be rid of this damn writer.
You're on. Let's go.
Very well. I would like you to roll a d20.
Okay.
And I am also
me do
going
it.
to roll a d20. Now here's the caveat. I will allow you to add a +2 for any shared moment that you had with the party members here.
Okay.
That any moment that meant something to Molly. Let me get my. You know what? I'm gonna roll it on Roll20 just to keep it fair. That is a 16.
Okay.
So that means at most your party could give you a +8
Okay.
in this moment.
Do you want me to describe the moments first and then roll? Or do you want me to roll
You'll
first?
roll first, and if you need the memories, you will tell me what they were.
Okay. Okay.
Now, cards on the table.
Mhm.
If you go through with this could result in a loss of your character.
I know.
All right.
My hands are so sweaty right now.
Mine too.
Same.
Okay. Palexa first. When we were at the base, and I congratulated Palexa on her grant award, and I said something about getting my doctorate, Palexa said something along the lines of, "We're going to be best friends." Mollie's never had that in her program. I very specifically wrote Mollie as someone who was not able to make friends with people their own age in their own program, just because that's how she is. She just doesn't get along well with her peers 99% of the time. And for the first time ever, Mollie felt like she had not an equal. She's very aware Palux is like a genius, but someone that really valued knowledge in the same way that Mollie did finally saw them as someone they respected.
Okay. That's +2.
Seeing inside Castor's head made Mollie appreciate a lot, I think. It's obviously a very different world. Mollie wasn't made in a lab or anything like that, but since they were 18, it's been studying people, knowing people and how they work and why they think the way they think. And to see someone who was literally built, for lack of a better term, to only hurt others when Mollie has dedicated the past 10 years to learning how to help them. There's something about the opposite that makes Mollie appreciate not just life so much more, but the complications that come with it, because Castor is probably one of like the nicest people and has already jumped to Mollie's aid a million times in 24 hours, literally saving their life. And there's such a deeper layer to that, knowing what Mollie knows now about Castor.
That's another +2.
Obviously, going into Lovely's head was not something that Mollie meant to do, really. That was more Blackheart than anything else. But it was some sort of comfort to know that Mollie wasn't alone. To see somebody else with powers that got them through some weird way that isn't fully explained, but is just this badass lady that literally kicked the demons out of Mollie's head because she felt like it. She was like, "I'm seriously tired of putting up with you. Go away." And it felt for even just a second like it wasn't such a losing battle, which is all it's been for Mollie for 2 weeks. of being so alone. You never realize how awful it is to not have anyone at all until you realize maybe you actually do have somebody that gets it.
So that's plus 6.
And then there's Mollie. Sitting in that car with Monk yelling at the version of Mollie in the backseat, being like, literally yelling into air. It's not like Monk could hear any of it, couldn't hear the other side of the conversation. And there wasn't a single second where Theo looked at Mollie and was like, "You're crazy." It was, "Oh shit, this kid's going through something I can't see, and I don't really know how to help with that. And all I can do is say something and hope that it gets there." And that's the reason I could let go of the car. And it was, again, a moment in a very different way, because obviously Monk doesn't have powers to deal with, or like some weird entity that talks to him all the time, but was the very first person to look at Mollie and go, "Hey, I see you and what you're dealing with, and you're just a kid that is in above their head, or in over their head, and like doesn't know how to take care of it. You're not a bad person. You're just in a really bad situation, and I'll do what I can." And it's the only thing that has kept Mollie going for the past 24 hours, to know that there are 4 people that don't necessarily see what they see or hear what they hear, but believe them anyway, and trust and care for them anyway, even though they have no reason to. They literally could have just turned me into S.H.I.E.L.D. and walked away and gone on with their day and said, "You know what? Next mission, let's go." And they didn't.
That's plus 8. Let's see what you roll.
I rolled a 10, and that puts me at an 18.
A 19?
An 18.
An 18. An 18. You feel these memories and this moment, and you can see why you were picked to be the prison. You fully envelop all of this hate and this anger and this motion. But then you hear the whisper, "Devils don't play fair." And all that light starts to recede, and you feel everything getting quieter and quieter. And then, like a bullet from the sky, Lovely grabs you off of Ghost Rider's bike. The chain still grabbing the both of you. We're gonna be out of initiative for this. I would like to offer you all 1 karma if I can edit the scene.
Yeah.
Yes.
I trust you
Go
with
for it.
that.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Lovely, you're able to flip Mollie over. And Monk, this gun you have, it is just this piece that was dropped at a pawn shop. It's nothing special. But then you look down and you see the cylinder start to glow. And then you see a word start to etch itself onto the barrel. And the word that it etches is the deal breaker.
That's hardcore shit.
Everything in you feels a righteous anger coming off of the gun.
I gotta shoot him, don't I?
you see Mollie being enveloped in this darkness, their form being lost in this shadow. Mollie's eyes now gone to a pitch black and a big toothy grin carving through this new ebon flesh. And you're not sure if it's a trick of the light, but you see a beating red heart in Blackheart. And it's almost as though a crosshair is lining up perfectly for this.
Do I have, and I have no idea how Monk would have any way of knowing this. Do I have any sense at all if whether or not I could take this shot and not take Mollie?
You have no idea.
No.
The gun doesn't seem to care
No.
about Mollie. It cares about an injustice.
Twice in 2 fucking episodes more? Really? God damn it. All right, I have to just over the table. Because I genuinely I can't fuck this up. Right? Right?
Yeah.
Right?
I mean,
I've seen Noir's GMing style, and I'm relatively certain that I have no safety net here. If I pull the trigger, it's a full 50-50 that Mollie dies.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much.
Am I reading that right? Does everyone else at the table feel like it's just a crapshoot?
I am so glad you're making this decision and not me.
Dear God. I did what I came here to do. This is.
Oh my god.
Hey, if it is comforting at all, I don't think Mollie is afraid to die.
I'll give you
helpful
this
as
grace. I will give Mollie 3 last words to say before you're consumed by Blackheart. Make them count.
God, that's so hard.
Being a GM is fun.
I'm gonna be so mean to you the next time I run a game for you. So mean.
I think as you all watch this happen, as I'm literally in Lovely's arms and this is all taking over me, all 4 of you hear it, probably Lovely the loudest, because I do try to say it out loud even though things are happening so fast. All 4 of you just hear, "You saved me."
Fuck! All right, forgive me for belaboring this because I really want to
okay.
make sure I'm not fucking this up.
No, this is great.
Mechanically, Mollie failed that contest. That's what we're looking at, right? Mollie's in the process of being taken over by this thing.
I assume.
That's the visual I'm getting anyway, right?
Mm-hmm.
It definitely, at the very least, looks like it.
Yeah, okay. Oh my fucking god. I'm racking my brain trying to think of what anything else that I could fucking do.
Can I... Is there any way that I can try and help? Because I pushed this thing out of Mollie in Mollie's head. Can I try to extend my power and do some weird witch BS and force it almost to separate from Mollie just long enough to get this shot? Or just get it off of her? Because I won't know that Monk is trying to take a shot, but I feel like Lovely would be trying to do anything to get this thing off Mollie. Now that I can actually see it taking over.
In your mind's eye, as you see, as you feel yourself losing Mollie, and you reach out to the magic within you. In this moment, in the presence of such power, Ghost Rider is the spirit of a tortured angel, and Blackheart is the son of Mephisto. These are the heavyweights, and you are a drop of water in a thimble, while they are vast oceans. But you reach out to every part of the water in that thimble. The only thing you can do is comfort Mollie. And in that comfort you feel, they would have been a hell of an addition to a coven. But that's it. That's the extent that you get. In another life, in another world, in another time. What are we doing, Monk?
Real quick, I'm actually trying to pull up my 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm having a hard time finding it. Do you have mine floating around somewhere?
I have your character history. I don't have your...
I will...
Oh,
find
I
that
think
in the
there's a link to it. Hold on, I think I've seen Monks before.
I definitely did it. I just don't know where it got lost in the shuffle, and I want to get a character name right. It is also a character name we haven't said so far, so like I'm not super worried about it.
That's not in the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 chat. Where'd you put it, Patrick? Where did I see it?
Don't know. I don't know. That's probably on me.
1 second, and we're back. Back. So, what are we doing?
I think Monk stares at this weapon that has so clearly revealed itself to him in this moment. And his mind is racing with thoughts of purpose and of being in the wrong place at the wrong time. And he remembers the last conversation that he ever had with the only person that he was ever really in love with. And it was, in its simplest form, an argument about a gun. And despite a lot of very well-structured arguments and very earnest pleading, he did not do what Brianna had asked. He did not give up his gun. And I think we see Monk toss this Colt into the passenger seat that's now empty. And he turns and he leans out the window. Hey, Ugly!
The fully formed Blackheart, or the forming Blackheart struggling against the chains, looks at you.
You're gonna lose this fight one way or the other. It might not be me, and it might not be her, but that ground's a real son of a bitch. And I'm using Wisecracker to make an ego attack against this thing.
Go ahead and roll. Target number is 17.
Okay. That's a 23.
We turn the page, and there is nothing but darkness. We see the form of Mollie sinking in a void. An endless ocean of nothingness, and each second takes a part of who you were and what you are. It's Blackheart that you are now. There was never a Mollie. You were just a prison, a spell, a moment in time, while Blackheart is forever. This is what Blackheart felt, being smothered in all that is you. I need you to make me a logic check. Target number 12. That is a fantastic failure. What's the last thing Mollie thinks before there is no Mollie?
There is a concept in psychology that's called terror management theory.
Mm-hmm.
It is the idea that you are always subconsciously aware that you will die at any moment. And I think when you learn about it, when you're sitting in class and a professor describes to you that your brain is always aware that you could at any moment be gone, it makes you confront a lot of things. And you kind of just need to be okay with it. And I think that's where Mollie's been for a while. Because Mollie's never been afraid to die. They've been afraid of leaving behind a world without doing any good in it. And so as the last bits of me slip away, that void becomes filled with all of these memories of things, of growing up, of moving van after moving van, when Mom got transferred from one tech site to the other, and how Mollie didn't see snow until they moved to Chicago, and how the last thing that they feel against their body is the jacket that their older sister gifted them when they moved, because she wears it every day, religiously, without failure. Doesn't matter the sun or the rain or the snow, it is this jacket. And it's hearing all of the voices of everyone that ever loved them, and realizing that maybe they never felt fully seen and understood until the last 24 hours of their life by these four wonderful, amazing people that they are just so incredibly happy that they met that they're okay taking their last breaths and knowing that even if they couldn't make such a big change in the world, these 4 people will survive and keep going, and they'll do it instead. And it's just slowly taken over by all of the sounds of explosions and screaming and all of the things that Blackheart lived in their life as Mollie finally leaves.
And that's it. And then you hear the words, one way or another, you're going to lose. But Mollie's gone. You think the thoughts about terror management, about how you're always there. You remember the 27 years you lived as Mollie, not aware that that Blackheart was inside. This must have been what it was like for him. But now you're on the other side of this. You see Blackheart tied to these chains. And you see him looking around, and then he looks at you. And in the reflections of the chains, you see yourself with green eyes. And then you see yourself again with red eyes, wearing that jacket. And then you see all the versions of you that you have been in your life surrounding Blackheart. What do you say?
I'm sorry. I don't know you, obviously. Not in the way you know me, being around my whole life, but it would be really scary to be locked up in here all the time, screaming, and no one hearing you. And I don't know why that day everything happened, and I started to do whatever it was. I don't know who locked you in here. I don't know how you died the first time around, but all I can say is that I'm sorry you had to live it.
Nobody sees this happening except for you, Lovely. Very much in the same way you felt Blackheart in your mind, you feel Mollie in Blackheart's mind. What would you like to do?
I think instead of this time pushing away, she looks for that beacon of Mollie again and is desperately trying to reach for them, as this thing that she now has her arms wrapped around is not Mollie. Trying to find Mollie still in there.
Plexa, Caster, what would you like to do in this moment?
We see Blackheart wrapped in chains, and everyone is doing their best. Caster is going to look up at Plexa and yell, "We need to do something."
Lexa, who is parachuting down, one arm extending with a tendril from Helen still attached to Ghost Rider's wheel. What can we do? I don't know anymore.
No, that's a bad die.
Blackheart is going to attempt to break the chains. That is a 20. Wings sprout out from his back. And begins to take off with Ghost Rider in tow, trying to track him down.
Over comms, Caster is calling to Monk and Lovely. What happened to Mollie? Where's Mollie?
Am I still holding on to him? Because I was holding on to Mollie.
I would. You know what? I messed it up. Yes, you're still
okay.
on their back, flying away with Blackheart, not even paying attention.
I think Lovely says, "You can't have them." And I would like to use Leech Life. I'm gonna attempt to shred this thing
I will tell
as I'm
you,
still trying to pull Mollie out mentally.
I will make you a devil's bargain right here, right now.
Ooh.
As you are, Lovely does not have the sauce
Mm-hmm.
to break Blackheart. However, if you push, you could probably do it, but that means taking in Blackheart yourself.
I promised that kid I'd protect him. Let's do it.
Tell me what this looks like as you pull that infinite. It's saving a drowning person by drinking the ocean. This is what you're doing.
I think it's a scene where two things are happening simultaneously. I think inwardly, as Mollie is floating in that nothingness, fading away, there is suddenly a hand that grabs onto them, pulling them up. And the others outside, as Caster is shouting to Monk and Lovely, "What's going on? Where's Mollie?" Mollie begins to reemerge, but it's as that thing, whatever that thing is that has consumed this person that I promised to protect, is almost being ripped away by Lovely's blue magic and intertwining with their magic, becoming a part of them as Lovely's eyes change. And as that happens, this thing dissipates from Mollie's body, and they're just wrapped in Lovely's arms.
The rider catches up and looks around, smells around, and you can see there's confusion as he no longer senses Blackheart.
Looks
And
like you're
that,
not needed here.
he starts to reach for you, and then you see his hands covered in blue magic, forcing him to stand straight. And then in a blink, him and his bike are gone. And there's just the smallest voice in the wind. Well, this might be interesting.
Shut up. And I pull my cord on my parachute while I hold on to Mollie and
And that is where the comic ends. the Mollie arc has wrapped, we will see where it goes from here. But how we feeling, Cake?
I have an actual genuine headache from being so tense.
That, my friend,
Yeah.
is a tension headache.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm fine. I'm a little teary. Holy
It's
fuck.
fine. Everything's fine.
I think it's safe to say that if anybody wants to rank up, this is one of those episodes where it's warranted. That
We'll
was
talk about my ranking later.
that was issue 3, Racing the Devil. I've been your narrator, Noir. Let's get to the most important part of any story, and that, of course, are the people who tell it. Who would like to go first?
Is that a real question? Is that a real question that's not immediately answered by Mollie Goddamn Meadows? Do we not owe them that
Molly
much?
goddamn Meadows.
Hi, I guess I will go first. Hi, I'm Mallory. Mallory Buys, I guess, if you'd like to be specific. A lot of people know me as Moxie Blue online, MOXXIEBLUE. I, for the past 3 episodes, I guess 4 technically, because we did a solo episode, I've been playing Mollie Meadows, and I don't know if I get to play her anymore. We're gonna see what happens. But if I do not get the chance to again, please know that I have loved Mollie. She's maybe one of my favorite characters I've ever made, and this has been so fucking cool. This is the best table I could have ever asked for, and I would never want to do this with anybody else. If you are ever interested in seeing me play anywhere else or anything else, I happen to own Rediscovery RPG. We play games over there, and we'll be launching a new campaign soon, depending on when this comes out. Maybe it's already started, who knows. You can find me on all the social media at Moxie Blue or at Rediscovery RPG, and you'll see what our schedule looks like. I'm also a game designer and an illustrator, and I happen to be the external producer of Unbalanced Encounters, where Patrick is the showrunner and GM. And I've just had the time of my life. I am so thankful, and I'm gonna ramble and get sappy and keep crying if I keep talking, and so I'm just gonna pass it along to somebody else. It's not my turn anymore. Goodbye.
RJ, you're up.
Okay. Hey, I'm going through some shit right now because Guy with a Smile just started playing.
Bad timing.
Hey everybody, I'm RJ. I played Caster. I'm feeling that tension headache that Patrick's feeling now. You can catch me at rjustice282 on all of the socials. I'm doing a lot of things on the internet, but primarily over here at Noirville and also over at the Hype Goblins, where we play some games and also do this stuff. And you can see some of these wonderful people there too. Popcorn Spike set. I'll send it to Monk.
All right. Oh God, fucking mighty. Hi everybody, I'm Patrick Perini, and I play Agent Theo Monk here on Noirville. If you want to see me do the shit that Noir got to do tonight, because god damn it, it's a lot easier on that side of the table. Holy fuck. You could catch us over on at Unbalanced Encounters. .com. We are, depending on when this comes out, really just a few episodes away, actually probably pretty well after the final episodes of our first major, nearly 3-year-long campaign rally. And we're going to be moving to a new structure in season 2 where I am going to be joined by both Noir and Sarah. So we're very excited about that. That's going to be a blast. I'm never going to play at any of those tables because I can't handle it, apparently. Jesus Christ. So I'm going to give this over to Abby, somebody who knows what they're doing.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? Oh my god. I'm just gathering myself. Oh my god. I'm so grateful to be at this table with these people. I could not tell this kind of story without the folks you're seeing here. So make sure you check out their stuff. But if you want to check me out, you can find me at most places at Enough of Abby. By the time this comes out, you will have seen me GM 2 games, one of which is the multi-award winning Dino Crisis. Watch me kill players, and we definitely get emotional there. So if you haven't had enough of a tier fest, check that out. And I'll be running Changing the Lost on the Hype Goblins channel. It is quite the fest, especially if you are new to the system. And check out the rest of Sarah's work while you're there, because quite frankly, they run an amazing channel and an amazing show.
No, get it. No,
I love you guys so much. No. It's your turn, bitch.
Oh, God. I love you too, sweetie. Hi, everyone. I'm Sarah Roberts. If you go to hypegoblin.com/events, you can see whatever I'm currently up to. I don't know if it's going to be Unbalanced Encounters, if it's going to be more Noirville. It might not be. The way that I'm running this character, she might not make it. And other than that, you can find me just all over. Just go to hypegoblin.com. It's all there. I have no words. My brain is soup. So.
And I guess that leaves it to me. Hi, I am your narrator, Noir. It's a good thing when your players look absolutely broken after a game, right? Well, that's been our game, but as is tradition in Noirville, we do have ourselves an after credit scene. So we see Dr. Stephen Strange in the Sanctum Sanctorum, and a door opens, and Stephen goes, "Wanda, did not expect to hear from you so soon. Well, if it's a matter of Blackheart, I think it is of significant importance for me to show up. It's all being handled." "Oh no, I've seen. So, I can't help but wonder, you would trade having to deal with Blackheart. You would make it so that we don't have to deal with him, but instead we have to deal with the Cobalt Witch." And that is where the scene ends.
I'm sorry, the what?
Thank you all for joining us, and we will see you all later.
Goodbye, everybody.
Go piss, girl.